best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we're called Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the dance. It's Saturday in Watchalong Lane, we've all come down to cheer. We've had our jelly deals and our glass of beer. Come rain or shine all the time, our families will bring. And as the Lions run on the pitch, everyone will sing. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the dance. Let them come, let them come, let them come. We'll only have to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we're called Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the dance. It's Saturday in Watchalong Lane, we've all come down to cheer. We've had our jelly deals and our glass of beer. Come rain or shine all the time, our families will bring. And as the Lions run on the pitch, everyone will sing. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the dance. Let them come, let them come, let them come. We'll only have to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we're called Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the dance. Let them all come down to the dance.
Bang. Good afternoon. How are we? Thanks for tuning in. Live stream, once again, the live streams are coming thick and fast. Good afternoon to every single one of you. Today, of course, we are at home in the FA Cup fourth round, at home to Bristol City. If you can't wait, you just can't wait to see the starting 11, all the information that you need should we progress to the next round. It's currently rolling along the bottom of the screen. A little bit thrown off today because I'm not where I usually am. Again, I've been thrown out today because my son's here and he's not happy. He doesn't want me streaming in his room, so I couldn't face this red wall behind me anymore. So I put up that flag that I've had a long time. It's huge. So I thought I'd stick that up to cover the shitty red wall. I've also gone back to this microphone, which is better, actually. It's a lot better standard of microphone, the old blue snowball. Good afternoon, everyone. Drink of the day, Terry Newman. I've got to be honest, I wasn't really feeling it. I bought a bottle of wine last night and didn't drink it. That's unlike me. And then today I thought, do I really want to have a few beers? That is really unlike me. I don't know what that is. But, shock, in the interest of keeping you all happy, I've gone with San Miguel. I've switched it up a bit. 12 bottles of San Miguel in Miguel, however you want to say it. All goes down the same old. 12 bottles, for 10 English pounds in Morrison's. There you go. Today, do we want to go out? Do we want to stay in? That, of course, is the big question. Someone is enjoying, a few people enjoying the background. Much better, much better. It's a huge flag. It's got both my son's names printed on it. You see the red ball there at the top. Look, Henry, and down there, you can't see it because my chair's in the way, is Fraser. I bought that for about 180 quid or something. It's absolutely massive. Look, if I go that way, covers the entire back wall. I bought it about 4 years ago and never really used it. Obviously, now we can't go to away games anyway. So put it up. I said once it's properly decorated in here and I've got new carpets and it's all been painted, I'm going to have the Wall of Fame, all my Millwall memorabilia, all the shirts I've got signed by players, all in frames, top to bottom. The wall's going to be covered. So that'll be an interesting one. Dean Elliott, hello from Belfast. Good afternoon. Charles Stoworthy, Amsterdam. There he is. Need to win just to win at home. That's a very good point, Charles. That is a very good point. How are we feeling about this today? Do we want to stay in or do we want to go out? There's many ways to look at it. And one way I hadn't looked at it, Charles, was that way. So well done. Well done. Yeah, just to get the wheels in motion again at home. Of course, the last time we won at home was at home to Luton back in before October, maybe. Last time out, of course, we lost 2-1 at home to Coventry. Our home form is a massive, massive issue. Good afternoon. Lots and lots of messages. Well, I don't always just do the foreign ones, by the way, before everyone gets on my case. But hello from New Hampshire, USA. British expat stuck under. I don't know. All this stuff going on with the new meme of the new geezer. I don't even know who he is. But AJ Richards, if you're interested in me coming to New Hampshire and being part of the vlog, talking about why you being an expat where you used to live, following Millwall, please get in touch via our website www.lionstv.co.uk. Personally, today I wouldn't mind getting knocked out. The league has to be our priority. We can't go to any games. There's another downside of that. But of course, as Charles rightly says, an upside of that would be, to staying in would be to get the wheels in motion again at home and try and get wins under our belt at home. Of course, with the financial situation in the world, the globe, not just the Championship, not just in South Bermondsey, we would, of course, get a little bit of money for progressing, but I think we'll struggle in the next round. If the unthinkable happens and Plymouth knock out Sheffield United, I think we'll be playing Sheffield United. Let's have a look at today's team. Let's have a look at the squad. Fielding, Cooper, Thompson, Bradshaw, Ferguson, Romeo, Zahor, Pearce, Leonard, Bennett, Parrott on the bench, Bulkowski, Hutchinson, Malone, McNamara, Smith, Tyler Berry, Ryan Woods, John Daddy Bod, and Yuri Skalak in the wilderness. I like the fact there that he's completely left Jed Wallace out. I would have completely left Cooper out. However, I don't feel that Cooper would want the rest. I'm not saying Jed's got a bad attitude by any stretch. Today, I would have said, if I was the gaffer, to Jed and to Cooper, don't even report to the game. Have a complete weekend off. Spend some time with your family, because we've got lots of games coming up in the league. Of course, lots and lots of games coming up in the league. These live streams are going to be coming every 3 or 4 days, pretty much to the end of the season. So, yeah, in that interest, I wouldn't mind getting knocked out today. If we got knocked, listen, we get through. You like to win your games. We get through. If we get knocked out, it isn't the end of the world. And it's a very mixed bag, as I'm looking at in the comments. What does that squad there mean in terms of a starting 11? I think this is what it is. I think it's Frank Fielding in goal, a flat back four. Marlon Romeo comes back in for minutes. I agree with that. Shane Ferguson gets minutes. Also agree with that. With Murray Wallace injured, we need Fergie as sharp as possible in case he has to play in any league games. Jake Cooper and Alex Pearce. I would have played Hayden Muller there. Very, very capable. By far and away the best 23s player. By far and away. And in my opinion, should be in and around the first team already. But I would have played him there with Pearce today. And if we lose, we lose. It would have been a good experience for him. Ben Thompson, agree with that, has to play. I would have give Ryan Leonard, one of my new favourite players, who used to absolutely hammer, but he's a new man under Gary Rowett. One of the best things Rowett's done as manager is have Ryan Leonard, what he's done with him as a player. And I would have rested Leonard completely today. Always gets injured, always gets kicked because he always gets stuck in. And I would have let him have a rest today. But there you go. He's gone with it. I'd play Williams there. Bradshaw at a 10. Yeah, he needs to stay sharp, of course. He recently scored 2 goals in 2 games, and he's just had his contract extended as well by a further year, along with Ryan Leonard. So Bradshaw needs game time. Parrott, yes, I agree with that. Bennett, I'd say to try and get Bennett fit, let him play, but I don't think Bennett's ever going to last more than 70 minutes in a game. And I agree with that. Ken Zahor up front. Some may not agree with that. I would argue we need Ken up to speed. He has never been fit since he's been at the club, in my opinion. Never, ever been fit. So I would get him firing, hopefully get a goal under his belt. At the Den, because I don't think he scored at the Den yet. No, he hasn't. Bournemouth away and Preston away. He's only 2 goals. So I'd try and get him off the mark at the Den, and I'll be yanking him on 60 minutes regardless of the scoreline and getting Matt Smith on to play some games. Let's go to the comments. Oh, by the way, I spent £30 on a Wi-Fi booster, so the Wi-Fi should be better because I watched the bits of the live stream back and still the audio's running behind the visual, and it went a bit blurry at times the other day. So let me know how it goes. Just check it's not your reception before you do say. But I'm hoping this should be even better today. A better standard of visual, a better standard of audio as well, hopefully. Robbie Tollan is going for a 2-0 Millwall win. Martin Sexton says, looks like it's going to be a very open attacking game. Yeah, I'm not overly impressed today. Not impressed, sorry. Not overly looking forward to it, but we'll see. Looks and sounds great, says Lions Wall 1885. Let's hope it stays that way, my friend. Put the phone on silent. That's one thing I haven't done. That is another thing I do need to do is leave the Lions TV group chat. Otherwise, they will ruin it for me. I have to put all my Twitter notifications on silent. I have to put all my Instagram notifications on silent. Oh, don't. Bit of a saucy photo there. What's that all about? Nothing to do with me. Someone just sent one in the group. And I'm going to exit Lions TV group. Bang, there you go. Exited the Lions TV WhatsApp group, so I can't see what's going on there. Jason Edwards says 2-1 to the Wall. Vapes is going for a 1-0 win. It would do us a world of good. Yeah, you know, right, and fair play to Charles Stowworthy for saying that. It would do us a world of good to get off the mark at home again. A difficult one for Gary Rowett. I will accept that. Again, you know, can't build really momentum. He needs to leave some players out because we've got a very, very important home game. At home on Tuesday against Watford. That will not be an easy game. Lewis Keane, do I think that Leonard will be back in the defence? Not today, but I think he will. Definitely with Alex Pearce playing today, I definitely think that Ryan Leonard will continue in the centre of defence unless we sign someone, which could be difficult between now and then. Of course, not been confirmed yet, but we're expecting this guy to join from Birmingham. I did put a thing out on social media about that. I will cover that in a video when the time is right. I think my mate's watching me and letting me know from Dubai. Afternoon, Chris, if that is you watching. Georgie. I'll give him a couple of weeks, but in principle, we did agree to do this via Tony Warner when the time is right. So, you know, give the guy a little while and I will try and fire into him. Of course, I will. Matt Hannay. We'll probably win today, going for another 1-0 win to us as I predicted on Tuesday. Come on, you Lions. You got it right, Matt Tuesday, did you? Fair play to you, mate. That's a nice, polite message. Casey Hull. I'm a Bristol City fan. Good luck to you. Cheers, mate. Well, let's hope. Oh, do you know what? I'm not really fussed with win or lose today. So let's have a good laugh. Let's enjoy ourselves. Hopefully see plenty of goals, lots of attacking football. That's another reason I want to play Troy today. He needs a goal, doesn't he? I think if he gets a goal, I'm still very divided on Parrott. I can't work it out. He looks terrible sometimes, but you can see the potential's there. He definitely needs a kickstart. 284 people so far in the live stream. 293 just jumps again. I'm not expecting as many people in today, just because I don't think that many people will be as interested as the league, but maybe I could be wrong. There you go. And here's one of them. Paul Wise, this game does not matter. Win or lose. No crowds, no enjoyment. Yeah, it's just the money side of things, Paul, that could be good for us. Hashtag pay us if we get through to the next round. Harry and Julie Bowden enjoying the new background. It's a very, very old background. I've had that years, that flag. And that's not like a fake background either, look. It's a fake wall, though, by the sound of it. My neighbour's probably thinking, what the fuck? This is a difficult one, Rich, because... Oh, hang on. I think you mean Scalak. He's been told that he has no future at the club. Now he's on the bench, which is a bit of a random one, but there you go. David Clark's going for a 2-0 Millwall win. Danny Allen is going for a 2-0 Millwall win. Martin Sexton is enjoying Natalie's flag. I don't know what that's about, but enjoying it. The Irish connection, why not? Picture's crystal clear. Good afternoon. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. You'll be drinking red. Good to see you're home as well, ready for the whole game and not having to do some graft. I worry about you sometimes. You need to give yourself a little rest. Ethan Hughes. It's an interesting name, one I've not seen before. Do I think Sheffield United will play a good team? See, sorry about that. See that camera rocks there? That's because I'm on this shitty little table. So once I've got sorted in there, I'll get a proper dining table. But there you go. It's a little bit of criticism for myself. Do I think Sheffield United will play a good team if we play them because they want to focus on the league? Well, I mean, they got their first win, didn't they, against Newcastle the other week ago or something, but they're banging trouble. They need to focus on the league. They didn't put their first team out when they played us. Don't forget, it was last season, I think. Sheffield United it was. Sheffield United knocked us out last year in round 4, didn't they? At the Den. And they didn't field a full side and they still popped us to death, beat us 2-0 and they beat them comprehensively. So, again, we win today and Plymouth pull something out of the bag unexpectedly. Can happen in the FA Cup. We could be looking, if we beat Plymouth, we're in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, and I'm sure it's something, whether we can go or not, will benefit the club, and we'd all be jumping all over. So, Harry, every time I make that graphic, It is there. I'll think of you. Here it is here. Look. The starting 11, by the way, is running along the bottom of the screen, and any information you might require for the next round. There it is. Look, Harry and Julie Bowden. It is there. It hasn't started yet. We are 15 minutes away from kickoff. I'm not contractually obliged to show you any adverts today, but I might do at points because I will need to do a wee maybe or get a drink. At the minute, I've already got a drink. And it's Sam McGill. What are you drinking today? Is it too early to drink? I sometimes think we'd be drinking if it was at Millwall, wouldn't we? I love my Saturdays at Millwall. Get to Harry's Bar about 1, have an hour in Harry's Bar, and then go up to the concourse, meet my other mate, and have another 2 or 3 pints sometimes, not always, before the game. But I don't know, drinking indoors at 3 p.m. on a Saturday just feels a little bit, not sure. Oh, something is popping up on my screens. And you could have just lost me there. I'm not sure. No, I don't think you did. Something pops up on my screen. Gary Turrell's on the beautiful Cronenberg. Enjoy that, mate. Martin Sexton again. Do I think we will sign a few in the transfer window? What's your thoughts? Again, look, Gary Rowett very, very unlucky in the sense of went in for, we was apparently watching this Alan Campbell, then he just vanished. Then we went for club record Jason Malumbi. He went on to Preston. Then we went for Alex Malwat, the Barnsley captain. That got squashed in about an hour. So that didn't happen. So I'm not sure. Time's running out. Don't forget, if we do get anyone in, they need time to bed in. They need time to get used to playing with the squad. So I don't think... Let's look at this now, I think the word subjectively. We've extended Zahor's loan. That's it's really very good for us. Big business. We've bought Danny Mack back from St Johnstone. That's like a new player in itself, right? Now I think Rowett's finally conceded the fact that Ben Thompson has got a future at this club. Whether he likes his style of play or not, he's accepted. And I'm going to cover this in a video about Ben Thompson as well, because the people that think that Ben Thompson isn't good enough, I've got a lot of stats that confirms that he is. 4 goals in 7 games from his return at Pompey and 2 assists. Scored the first goal of Route Revolution. I don't know where people get him from. What it is, right? Because Ben Thompson's like spaghetti legs and he's fucking like Bambi on ice and he's falling all over the place. People think he's a bad player, but he affects football matches. He gets involved and he helps get points on the ball. So Ben Thompson now like a new player. So that's like 3 new players really, because Ben Thompson was in the wilderness. Ken Zahor wasn't sure if he was going to extend his loan. Danny McNamara was on loan at St Johnstone. Those 3 coming back now, along with Conor Mahoney and Billy Mitchell, very shortly fit as well. No. With this new guy we're going to add from Birmingham, can't even think of his name. It's a long one to try and say anyway. Now, just 5, 6 new players there in the fold. Plus Ryan Leonard, this newfound centre-back fame. It's had a little bit of a shake-up, and I can see at the minute. I couldn't see it before. I'm starting to feel I might be able to see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel for Rowett. I still think he's got a long way back. But then players that I mentioned, I think could help maybe turn things around. Ashley Sanford is on the stellar early doors. Okay. Ronnie Spackman. BT Sport Extra 3 ? Today's not on iFollow. It is on BT Sport Extra 5. It was on BT Sport Extra 6. I think this is a wind-up, isn't it? But about an hour ago, the club tweeted and said the game will now be shown on BT Sport Extra 5. So, BT Sport Extra 5 is where it's at. I've got BT Sport Extra 5 on my phone because I'm an EE customer. And with being an EE customer, I get the BT Sport app free. So if you are an EE customer with your mobile, you should be entitled to the BT Sport app free. However, you can't find it's 11 minutes to kick off. Yeah, here we go. You put it up. I still can't say it, Con. Kieftenbeld. Is it Stefan? No, his first name's not Stefan. Begins with an M, doesn't it? Kieftenbeld. It's hard enough to learn to say Balkowski. I'll try and crack on with Kieftenbeld. The next stop is Kieftenbeld. Sounds like a little town, doesn't it? There you go. Not all the time Gary Alexander, he's fucking dad. Not all the time Gary Rowett is the manager. Agree, John. Definitely would have done that today. Gary Turrell says game is on Coral. I think. You might have to have a bet. I suppose if you've got a betting app and you bet £1 on Bet365 or Cora or something, then they'll let you watch the game, won't they? But I think it could be quite long-winded, couldn't it? Michael. John Robertson's saying it's on normal TV, channel 454. There's a lot. Again, listen, this is what I always recommend to people. I'm not moaning, I'm just advising. If you know the game's on, okay, don't wait till night. You know the game's going to be on today. You know we've got Bristol City in the FA Cup. We got drawn 2-3 weeks ago. Get a little bit of better, better organisation in your life in general. Don't wait till 9 minutes before the game to try and find it. No, I knew where it was, so I sorted that out a couple of days ago. Get everything ready, checked it, so I know it's all good. You don't, just better organisation, because carry that with you in life as well. You're one of these people, if you're looking to get in the game 9 minutes before it kicks off, you're one of these people probably gets out of bed 5 minutes before they got to be at work or something. You know the game's coming. Take your time, spare an hour the day before and get it sorted, because you're going to struggle now, even if you do find a stream to sort it out. Robbie, mate, sorry. There he is, Robbie, baby. How are you? It's on now. Come on, you lines. Oh, we are 9 minutes from kickoff. I haven't yet put it on my phone, but I am just about to do that. By the way, just a little, it's not a moan. And it might make me sound that I think I'm quite big time, which I don't. Rob knows me very well. He knows I'm not like that at all. But I put last night, this Benden Seinfeld, or whatever his name is coming in. Someone put straight away within about 30 seconds, some young kid, Sauce, ? Now, come on. I've been going just short of 5 years. I've built up quite a following. I've won back-to-back content at national awards, and I've got nearly 10,000 followers on Instagram. I haven't got 200 followers. I'm not one of these people that knows nothing is going to put it up. I don't put stuff up unless it's happening, trust me. So I felt quite offended when someone put Sauce, like as if I'm not a good enough source. I just put me. He put fair enough. But like Troy Parrott, I broke the Troy Parrott news because I knew it was happening. And I know things are happening all the time, but I can't do it because I will get in trouble with the club. So I always wait for Richard Cowley or someone to stick that out before I jump on it. So there we go. Right, let's just get that out of the way, because what you don't want to be doing is you don't want to be looking at that for 90 minutes. Right, so just going to sort myself out here quickly. And then we should be good to go. As I said, it's led me quite nicely onto it. It wasn't the plan. In the comments, you can see the team running at the bottom. That's just about to change. Bang. Super chats are open. You can donate to the channel. And the donations are flying. I'm not going to lie, they are very, very much appreciated. Little things like that has enabled me to buy a better camera. It's enabled me to buy better lighting, a better microphone, software to run all the stuff you can see on the screen. And the next step now is to get a monitor or something, so I don't have to keep streaming the game and looking at it on my phone and getting players mixed up, which will help us all. So super chats are open. If you want to donate, absolutely brilliant. If you don't, not a drama. I will ask you, just try and subscribe. I always get this one wrong. There it is. In the bottom corner there is an icon. If you're watching on a laptop, a PC, if you press that little red button there, it'll automatically subscribe you to our channel. We could pass 14,500 subscribers today. That is the plan. We're well on our way to 20k for the end of the season. Right, so let's get this BT Sport palaver on. Oh, and there you go. Someone's donated. Very, 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 thank you very much. It's New Zealand dollars. So I'm guessing it's my mate Biscuit Bill, the expat. Let me try and... What is it on? What are we saying this on? BT Sport Extra 5. Yeah, game's on. Nice shout, Rob. Right, let's get that there. So this is a little bit amateurish. I don't like doing this. Look, it needs to be better than that, doesn't it, really? But, yeah, there we go. The game is on. And we're ready to go. And there's been another donation. Right, okay, let's get to the donations, because as we know, with donations comes the Dishal gun. It's another thing I bought with the money. So, Kieran, come on and let's get the ball rolling. Happy Saturday, Dan. Hope you're good, fella. Oh, Kieran, legend, mate. Dishal, thank you for your donation. Very much appreciated, mate. And there is another one. Billy Bettridge, Biscuit Billy, the expat from Gravesend, now living down under. Dishal. Thanks for your donation, Bill. Very much appreciated. Billy's a Patreon as well. Our Patreon, by the way, I don't want to keep plugging stuff, but our Patreon's flying at the minute. We've gone from like 37 Patreons to 64 Patreons. If you become a Patreon, you get one quiz a month. By the way, if you are Patreons, that's going to have to be next week. I'm going to have to try and fit it in somewhere along the line. If you probably notice, I'm doing 7-day weeks, like 12-hour days to try and... But you get a quiz a month with prizes for first, second, and third. I might give another Millwall shirt away this month. So good prizes. You get one quiz a month. You also get Lions Lounges. What do I keep saying? A month, a week before anyone else gets them. So at the minute, last night on YouTube, you saw Scott Taylor. The Patreons had that a week ago. Last night, the Patreons got Chris Malkin. You'll get that next Friday on YouTube, and it works like that. So, and so on and so forth. Terry Neal says, ask your boy to interview you, mate, on all your best and worst Millwall times. That's an interesting one, which I did do something similar to that a long, long time ago, which was Millwall memories, and I gave my best Millwall memories. Maybe we'll do something like that again. Vapes. Keep up the great work, Dan. Come on, you Lions. Went a little bit wonky there. Thank you for your donation, Vapes. Very much appreciated. I've come up with a great idea for a video, and we'll try and do it this week. So this week coming up on Lions TV, I'll tell you, we've still got 4 minutes to kick off. This week coming up on Lions TV, Sunday. So tomorrow is going to be a Sunday club or a Sunday, Super Sunday, call it what you want, because I'm going to have to cover today's game, and I'm going to have to look ahead to Tuesday's game because your pre-match content goes out 2 days before. So Watford should also get, so that'll all be covered in a Sunday club tomorrow, should also get score predictions tomorrow from the boys at Lions TV if they send them in time. If not, those will go out Monday. On Monday, we will do the podcast live, the Den debate. I think Kenny's on this week, Connor's on this week. I'm not sure exactly who's on, but we'll do the podcast live Monday night. We'll try and get that a bit better. Except went a little bit wonky last week with reception and things like that. Then Tuesday, I'm going to watch the under-23s. They're at home to QPR at Calmont Road. Everyone's welcome. You can stand. I don't get to go in, by the way. I stand outside and watch. You can see it fine. Loads of people do it. So we're watching the 23s Tuesday morning and doing a report on that. Then Tuesday night, there'll be another live stream. Then Wednesday, there'll be a lockdown guest. I might do the Patreon quiz Wednesday. But what I also want to start doing is, when I put a start on 11 up on social media, say this is the start 11 I would go with, people love it. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to try and find a way. I think I've worked out how to do it as well, graphics-wise. So, for example, we're going to play Tuesday against Watford. Maybe on Monday night, if I get the chance as well as the podcast, to do a separate stream, or I might do it before the stream, a start on 11, which we can all vote on. So I'll put like 4 players up in each position, and you can all vote, and then we can put our best team together because people like to have their say on that. Jack Gibbons, glad I spoke to you. Right, your DVD. I've got a massive box of Millwall stuff out for the patrons. I need to catch up on giving patrons their stuff before I start doing quizzes to run more stuff. So I started putting that all together. As I said, please bear with me. We've had a massive influx of patrons. Our patrons have doubled in like the last 3 weeks. So I've ordered like 15 face masks because if you're a patron, you get a free face mask. So they're coming to me. Once they're here, everything else is getting packaged up. Your DVD, Jack, is actually on the side by my telly there. You can't see it, obviously, but I promise you it's there. And you've got to have, you won in the Patreon quiz. You won a £25 No One Likes Us voucher. Haven't forgot that. Lewis is having the background. Yeah, gone back with it. Only to cover the red wall for now. That is. Can't keep looking at that fucking red wall. Oh, what a nice comment that is, look. Enjoy the game, Dan. Cheers, Ronald. Hope you enjoy the game as well. Yeah, BT Sport Extra is working for me. I'm watching the game. Okay, there is 1 minute to kick off. I am going to have a semi-moan up. And you know, if you join these streams every week, you know exactly what's coming. I'm streaming on YouTube. So I will automatically... I'm streaming on YouTube for your benefit, of course, but it's not live for mine. Dishao. 5 too many there. I need to get all these together. So please, if you see a goal go in, if you see a penalty given, if you see someone sent off, if it's half time, if the game's over, please don't be busy and put it in the comments. I will have to ban you. Simple as that. Afternoon, McKelvey Media. Why can I not say your name? BT, all good, says Sparky. Kieran, you know, bro, I've already, the wheels are in motion. It's going to happen. I'd rather do it in person. But yeah, please, if you see a goal go in, John de Govoir, afternoon, mate. How are you? Harry Jones, yes. Yes, Big D. Please don't tell me a goal's gone in. Don't be busy, please. There you go, YouTube. You just said it. Don't be busy. Yeah, just enjoy the goal, and then once it's happened, we can talk you through it. I'm not as fussed today because it's the FA Cup, but please just don't do it anyway. Right. So saying it's 3 o'clock, and as of yet, no, I dismissed that. As of yet, the game hasn't kicked off. It's just about to kick off. Millwall, of course, at home, the Den. Feels like it's been ages since we played at home. Attacking the away end in the first half in their home strip of blue. Bristol City in their home strip of red are attacking the Cold Blow lane. That's better. I'm trying to get, I feel rude, so I'll try and get this as close as I can without it being any shots. I'm not doing that while I'm talking to you because that not only feels rude, it feels like that's quite shit content creating. So, yeah, there you go. Right. That's the shell gun. That's it. I'm going to have a swig of beer and hopefully the game will kick off. By the way, if you like a quiz tonight, if you love a quiz tonight, Under the Kosh, they're doing their quiz tonight, and I'm looking forward to it like you wouldn't believe. Okay, the game has kicked off. If you want to know the team, the starting 11, because usually people like to ask it at a really bad time for me, there is the starting 11 right now on the screen. You can look at that for a minute. Soak it up, drink it in. If anyone else comes in the comments and starts asking me questions when I'm trying to commentate on a penalty or something, just let them know what the team is. Millwall straight away attacking down the left. Shane Ferguson trying to hit the touchline. Tricking himself at the minute, but he's won a corner high up the pitch. And he will have the opportunity. If I can just get that a little bit. Just trying to cut that out the shot. There you go. That's all right. That's good. That's all good. Right, okay. Throw on to Millwall. It's literally next to the corner flag. Fergie is going to take it. He looks like he's lost a bit of weight, Fergie. This kid looks a bit baggy on him. I'm just jealous because clothes have never been baggy on me. Plays it short to Parrott. Parrott gets it back. And he's going to try and switch it. He takes his time, and now he's getting forced back. Mill get the corner of the free kick. It's neither of those things. Mill will get the throw on. Oh, there's another donation. Ashley Sanford. Very much appreciated, mate. Not your first donation. I've noticed that much. Dishow. Thanks for your donation to the YouTube channel. Very much appreciated. Super chats are open if you want to donate. If you don't want to donate, not a drama. Just please subscribe to Lions TV. Show us your shed. Oh, a jam shed. I haven't got any jam shed today. Nemo, good afternoon from Sweden. A fellow patron. I'm not a patron, but yeah, you know what I mean. 1-0 to Wall. How are you, Dan? I'm well, mate. Hope you are well yourself. Millwall got some defenders to do it. Oh, they haven't done it. Oh, that could be a penalty. What was Cooper doing there? The ball was running back towards Bolkowski. I think Cooper saw the man on the wrong side of him, and he's been clumsy there, Cooper. Put his arms on the geezer. The geezer's gone down. I think the guy has staggered really more than dived. See what I'm saying? For people who's in early, look. This is what I'm saying. Look, come on, mate. You can't wait till 3:03 on a Saturday afternoon and then try and sort the game. Should have tried sorting it at 3:03 yesterday. How do I get on BT Sport Extra? Do I work for BT Sport? I'm a YouTuber, mate. Come on. Download the BT Sport app. If you've got BT Sport, you'll be able to watch it. That's all I can tell you, mate. Sorry. I've got 403 people trying to commentate a game and someone's asking me at 3 minutes past 3. How do I get the game? Come on. People have got to be more organised. It's not as if at the minute either, by the way. People have got a lot to be doing. A lot of people on furlough. A lot of people can't go to work. We're all sitting indoors all day, every day. Preparation. What film's that from? Anyone tell me? Ball is cleared by Bristol City. High. Jake Cooper heads it back. They should have rested Cooper today, mate. He looks like he's falls out the window at the minute because I think he's so tired. Three minutes gone. So far, as usual, a lot of bobbling balls, a lot of balls in the air, not a lot on the floor. It does take time to settle, and it has done, other than tell life, we straight out of the traps on Tuesday. Ball over the top. Troy Parrott tries to get there. He's going to force the Bristol City player to clear the ball. And if you sit in block 47 in the Docker stand, you might have been able to head that one back if you was at the ground because that's where it went. It's going to be a throw on to Millwall on the right-hand side of the pitch. I would have thought it's going to be taken by Marlon Romeo. No. Marlon Romeo. Kevin Fenlon. Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely. Colin Moon, a regular contributor to the channel. Dan, explain the super chat amounts and where they go. You mentioned it in the week, but I missed it. Yeah, so I didn't realise this, Colin, but look, I'm not... You've asked the question, so hang on. Bristol City are on the attack. Strike from distance, wide of Bolkowski's post, goal kick to the big dog. You've asked a question, so I'll explain, and I do appreciate all your donations, any donations, but I'll just cover it now. You've asked a question. So I didn't realise this. I only get 70% of the donations. YouTube get the other 30%. And of course, my graphics to run this, so I can get, all the graphics on the bottom and the comments, that's another $25 a month. So yeah, I only get 70% of the YouTube ad revenue, which is disappointing, especially when you think at Bournemouth away, I've got £230 worth of donations. It's still very good, don't get me wrong, and it's £230 more than I was getting along. Super chats have only recently been activated on my channel, and they do go a long way to help me survive. Because for a long time I run at a loss on Lions TV, but I don't anymore. That's the truth. I'll tell you that. But it's not a fantastic living. If YouTube didn't take 30% of my super chats, it would be a better living. So basically, if you donate a tenner, I get £7 of that. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't believe it when I looked, Kia. It's ridiculous. But there you go. I'm using their platform and they're entitled to something, but 30%. Jesus wept. Alex Pearce had a trim up, no beard. Looks younger. So he feels younger. Skipper in the side today, of course. Yeah, I did consider changing. Yeah, set up a PayPal account. I could, but I feel that's a bit cheeky. I don't know. I feel that is a little bit cheeky, but listen, I appreciate the donations. And as I said, £7 out of 10. I mean, someone donated £100, didn't they, the Tuesday? So that gives me £70. I can't knock that. You know what I mean? For sitting in my house. There you go. YouTube in a way, Kieran. It is a piss take, but YouTube has created me, hasn't it? I suppose. Go on Twitch. Someone else said that, but then you got to build that. Yes, Neil McFarlane. It's not talking about because I don't want to feel like a ponce talking about it. So. Super chats are there. I don't get it all. If you do want to donate, great. I really, really appreciate anything. It all helps, and not all, that's a lie. Some of it goes back in to making the channel a better place, which if you watch this from our first ever live stream now, new lighting, new camera, new mic, graphics on the screen, and hopefully we can continue to improve. Talking of improving, Neil. Yes, Roundtree. Yes, Grosvenor. Yes. Shut up, fat cunt. You're doing it. Ball into the box from Bristol City. Cleared away only to the edge of the box. I think that's Mason Bennett that got his foot in. Half like a tackle, but it trickled through to Bolkowski, who sticks it long. Comes back to Marlon Romeo, who sticks it long. Nicely taken on the chest. Nice turn. But was that Tom Bradshaw? I believe it was. Played to Ryan Leonard. Ryan Leonard now to Alex Pearce. Alex Pearce to Shane Ferguson. I definitely, I'm all about a back four at home, without a doubt, not a back three. No, I switched it up because you all took the piss out of me and my hairline. No, I'm joking. I couldn't find these, Paul. I didn't know where they was. And they turned out to be in my pocket in a coat that I'd left in my car. So I found them again yesterday. I like to mix it up. How we started, says Vape. It's all right. Listen, no team's really got going yet. Fielding is in goal. Yeah, I did put the starting lineup on. Pre-match, talked you through it. Then I put it on again for about a minute while the game kicked off. I might put it on. If the game breaks up again, I'll put the start 11, just for argument's sake, at the bottom of the screen, and all the information should we progress in the competition. It's on the bottom of the screen right now, rolling along the bottom. I haven't put the live score up, have I? Fuck's sake. Every week, man. And if you are just joining us, you can ask me how long it's gone, but if I put this up, you're not going to be allowed to ask me what the score is, because there it is. The latest score is on the screen. The starting 11 is on the screen. Of course, the winners of this, it says it on the bottom of the screen, but I will tell you, the winners of this tie will play Plymouth Argyle or Sheffield United in the next round, depending on who wins that tie. I'm not sure when that is. It could be today. Someone can help me out with that in the comments. And of course, the game has to finish today. Extra time and penalties if necessary. Here's Troy Parrott on the ball to Mason Bennett. Strikes left-footed. Good save by the keeper. Bennett goes for the near post, and it's a good save by O'Leary in goal. Forces a corner for Millwall. Good play that. Troy Parrott, nice, in the centre. Plays it left to Bennett. Fergie was getting on the overlap, which gave Bennett the chance to shoot, give him a little bit of space, and his strike at the near post was nicely saved by O'Leary. Was just going to sneak in. It's a good save, that. It's a good strike from Bennett on his left foot. Corner for Millwall, attacking the north stand, the away end. Call it what you want in the first half. Shane Ferguson is going to take this corner. Outswung. Not a bad corner at all. Obviously aiming for Cooper. Didn't manage to get anything on it because he's been marked by 7 men. Chance again. It's going to drop. Is that Alex Pearce? Strike. Second chance. Strike. Oh. I think I don't know who had the first shot, but he deflected and come to Tom Bradshaw, and Bradshaw struck it. People get on my nerves about asking when the fucking game's on. Come on. It's on BT Sport Extra 5. If you've got BT Sport Extra 5, we would have already put it on. So you're asking me what channel it's on. It's really, really lazy, isn't it? Come on. Because obviously I'm not doing anything else right now, is it? 465 people I'm trying to commentate to, and people asking me if it's on BT Sport. Surely you've got social media. Surely it's written everywhere this week. Just Google it, mate, instead of asking me. Come on. You've asked me about 9 times as well. That's it. So if you have got BT Sport, are you going to now pick up your remote and put it on BT Sport? Surely you could have just put the TV guide on and checked without having to ask me. Surely. I can't boot them out for that. It's just laziness, isn't it? It's on BT Sport Extra 5. I will say it again. I know I will, because I know I'll get asked. Has anyone else noticed me getting angry lately and stressed with it? Mick Robinson. Hello, Dan. Love the flag behind you, mate. Come on, you Lions. Yeah, cheers, mate. I said I bought that a long time ago. It's got both my son's names on it. It's absolutely, there's that bastard red ball. That's why the flag's up. Both my son's names on it. Henry at the top, Fraser at the bottom. And obviously the Millwall flag and the Lions TV flag. It confuses me all the time that way. When I go one way on the camera, I'll go the other, and it confuses me every time. But I thought I'd get that out until I'm decorating here properly. I'll have that up just to cover that red wall. Plus, my son wants his room back. Don't want me in there anymore. Which is fair enough. He's currently streaming. It's the roids. Wait, these guns are real, mate. There's no roids there. God, no guns, though, is there? Right, Shane Ferguson on the ball. There is 11 minutes gone in the game. Millwall the better side. 2 shots on target already, which is promising. A good save forced by Mason Bennett from the goalkeeper. And here's Bennett again. What's that about? I'll tell you what, we're getting forward. We're getting numbers forward. It looks promising so far. That's been pulled back for offside. But when we attack, it does seem like the front three are actually a front three and not fucking one up and 2 miles away from them. They seem quite compact. Potato guns. Where is like people are asking me again, right? That's it's an offside. That is the starting team. Because Harry and Julie Bowden make me put the latest score up, you can't see that Frank Fielding's in goal. But other than that, that's the team. Soak it in. I don't want to keep showing it, please. Failing that, you can also look at the bottom of the screen, because I've got the starting 11 roll. There's no helping some people, is there? Whew, breathe. Yeah, I'm really... oh, there's a Wally in the stream. Wally alert. What's his name? Gaming. Tell me what... W4TZ. Is there Wally in the chat? Bilbo says it's... I think Bradshaw is on the right, to be honest. And yeah, it does look like that. I did that before the game when I saw the team sheet. But I agree with Bilbo. It does at the minute look like Parrott is central. And... cross into the box. Clear by Bristol City. Good pressure this from Millwall. Left-footed strike from Parrott blocked. Fergie's going to pick up... No, it's Ryan Leonard's going to pick up the loose ball. See what I'm saying? I need a bigger fucking screen. Yeah, it is a good start, Joe. We are playing nice stuff. What I like is... Mason Bennett now, chance of getting the ball in the box again. Tries to take on his man. It is in the box, but Mason Bennett hasn't got it. He's won it back, though, Bennett. Good persistence. Sort of won it back. Are my sons named after anyone? No, they're not named after anyone, Mike. A new subscriber. There we go. Hello again, Dan. I subscribed on Wednesday night after we won. Good to see you again. Come on, Millwall. Bristol City with the ball. 14 minutes gone in the game. You can see the live score on the screen. You can also see the starting 11 rolling along the bottom and who we got in the next round. I should put game on BT Sport 5 extra at the bottom there as well, so that no one can ask me what channel it's on. I actually might do that for the next game. At the minute, Bristol City starting to have a little bit of joy retaining the ball. As I said that, Mason Bennett's won a ball back very deep. Good tracking back from Bennett and good tackle. And now Millwall on the attack with Marlon Romeo. Terrible what Bradshaw got there. Here's Romeo again. Crosses. Chance for Zahor. Headed over the bar. It's a good start. And I'll tell you why I think it's a good start. 14 minutes gone. Zahor's just headed that one over. We've already had 2 shots on target. One from Mason Bennett, left-footed. Forces a good save from the keeper who conceded a corner. And then another shot from Leonard from a corner. From the resulting corner, is blocked first time. And Bradshaw tests the goalkeeper again. Keeper at the dive, make a save. So usually we might get to like an hour gone and we had no shots on target. So I'm not picking one of those. I'm scratching it. Just scratching the tip of it. So yeah, it's a good start. Our front three look very compact. They look lively. And when we're going forward, they're all going forward. And I think it's not been a bad start at all. John Davis says, where's Jed? Well, I believe Jed's been completely rested, John, because don't forget, this is the FA Cup today. So he's gone with a little bit of... Danny, will you stop swearing? No, I fucking won't, old bloke. Mind your own business, brother. So busy people now. Parrots on the ball again. Loses out. Ball's cleared. Mill will retain the loose ball. It's a good start. I can't say it isn't. Ashley Stanford said, what a mug. I think you're talking about the geezer that says stop swearing. Get Macy out. Oh, my God. Get rid of Macy. So I've not seen it. Oh, what a fucking helmet. Oh, sorry again. Sorry. Oh, dear. He's gone. Sorry. Well done, 442. I'm not even going to say his name. I'm not even going to give him the... Oh, here we go. So, obviously, I'll put everyone's comments up. And, of course, listen, I'm not going to put Josh's up. He's helped me out before, with videos. And he's a big hitter on YouTube. Let's have it right. So, who was it the other day piping up because I showed Josh's comment? But welcome, Josh, to the stream. My Joshy. I welcome many other people to the stream. And there's one. Good mate of mine. Good mate of mine. Mark, how are you, mate? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, but the guy's gone now, so no more Macy in our lives. What a weekend that prick must be having, by the way. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll go onto a YouTuber with 14,000 subscribers and I'll, just to be a little bit controversial. What a helmet. Nick Schumacher, I would suggest a swear jar, Dan, but YouTube, I'll end up owing YouTube money as well by the end of that. Listen, I try not to swear too much in my videos. I understand that. When the game's on, I will make no apologies. I'll try not to say the C-bomb unless I'm really pissed. That's poor. I shouldn't do that. And I'll very rarely do that. But during the game, I'm going to swear. I can't help that. I'll be swearing if I was at the den. And if you take your kids to the den, they must be used to hearing swearing anyway, mustn't they? Bristol City now on the edge of our box. Ball wide. Don't know where Marlon Romeo is. That's where he should have been. Crosses in. Cleared away momentarily, volleyed high, wide, and not very handsome into the upper cold blow lane. 475 people in the live stream. That's good. I didn't think there was going to be as many this week. Just because FA Cup, just because a little bit of less interest. But there you go. Oh, yeah. I do not. Bad Nasher says, they're looking terrible. Are you talking about us or are you talking about them? I think we started quite well. I think we started quite well, if I'm honest. We look good going forward. We look first to the ball. We look strong in the tackle. And as I think Charles Stoworthy rightly said at the start of the stream, which I hadn't looked at really, I should have covered. It didn't pop into my head. I wouldn't be overly fussed if we got knocked out today. It would be very good to try and kickstart our home form. Of course, with a very, very important game at home on Tuesday coming up against Watford. As it stands, there is 18 and a half minutes gone. We've been the better team. 2 shots on target so far from Millwall. 2 saves falls from the Bristol City goalkeeper. Of course, the game has to finish today. Harry Elks loves this monk chant. Loves it. Not yet, H. Here come Millwall again. Down the left-hand side, crossed into the box. Going to be a chance of this. Turn a shot again. Unlucky. Troy Parrott. What I've noticed about Troy Parrott is, and I'm not criticising, he probably could have brought that down and played it right. He probably could have brought it down, turned and shot. He just loves shooting, man. He'll shoot from anywhere. Ken Zahor showing a bit of fitness, wide left, chips it up, deflects the Parrott. Parrott, first time on the turn, over his shoulder. 3 shots on target. 3 shots on target now. in the first 20 minutes, which is big. It's big for us, isn't it? Here come Bristol City at the other end, though. Fergie gets roasted, and Jake Cooper clears it for... It looked like gone for a throw, but it looks like the ref is signalling for a corner. I thought he was praising me, saying this commentator didn't flare Kenny was a hottie. This is why I'm on YouTube on a Saturday afternoon. He's getting paid by BT Sport 5. I can't really hear him, so I'm obviously trying to commentate myself. It does make Zahore makes him sound good, really good, though, doesn't it? Not that he's not good. Tell the Venetian Orchestra to keep his nose out. Why is everyone arguing today in the comments? What's he said, the Venetian Orchestra? I'll give him a shout out last week. I'm about to give him another one if I can find his comment. Crossed into the box from the corner. Not a very good corner. Fergie, casual, turns away, clears it down the line. Oh, it looked like Mason Bennett might have got there for the minute. Hang on. Yeah, Venetian Orchestra was sticking up for me. There you go. Anyway, let's move on. Simon Patterson, thank you for your donation, mate. As always, your ongoing contributions. Dish out to the channel. Much appreciated. I have got a bottle of Jam Shed. I'll grab it at half time. I don't know what's wrong. Look at me like there's something not right with it. I'm not feeling the booze this weekend. I'm not feeling the booze. I don't know why. But appreciate your donation, mate. Very much appreciated. 510 people in the live stream. Could today be the first time we get over 1,000 people concurrently in the live stream? I'm thinking, what's that sign? The sun's coming. Should have shut the curtain. Poor YouTubing. Yeah. Could today be the day the first time ever we get over 1,000 people concurrently in the live stream? I think 894 is the record. I did check in my YouTube whether it is analytics. For the Bournemouth away game, we got 844 in on Saturday. Oh my God, it's a terrible back pass. Good pressure from Ken Zahore. Ken Zahore's looking a little bit sharper today, and he's forced the Bristol City player into a very, very wayward back pass to O'Leary, the goalkeeper. He's got centre parties, couldn't get there in his bastard pink shirt. And it's going to be a corner to Millwall, something from nothing. I like the look of this front three, I tell you. Oh, who's that pulling out silkies there? Don't know who it was. It's a little flashback. I think it would have been Bennett. But it was Bennett. Bennett's looking good. Bristol City look like they've got nothing to offer. But it's taken enough away from our boys. We're looking all right at the minute. Corner. Ryan Leonard hangs one up. Jake Cooper tries to get there. Just getting marks out of everything, Jake Cooper, from these set pieces. The loose ball falls to Ben Thompson, who's going to get the opportunity maybe to get the ball back in. He needs a little bit of help. He gets it in the shape of Shane Ferguson, who needs to try and deliver now, Fergie. Don't dwell on it. Oh, he's fallen over. He's so good at tricks, Shane Ferguson. He keeps tricking himself. And he concedes a goal kick. He keeps trying to do these mad step overs and keeps falling over. All right. Let's have a reload. Oh, right on cue. Mark Preston, thank you for your donation. Very much appreciated. Have a light owl, mate. I will definitely do that. Dishal. I nearly caught one then. If you are just joining us, 23 minutes gone in the game. It's been a positive start from Millwall, in my opinion. 3 shots on target, 3 saves from their goalkeeper. Not outrageous saves, but nonetheless, we're looking compact, we're looking attacking, we're looking exciting. We're winning every first and second ball, as Ryan Leonard once does again there. Marlon Romeo now enters Zahore. Zahore's looking sharp. Back to Marlon Romeo. Romeo to Leonard. Leonard, 6-1 long in the channel for Bradshaw to chase. Whoever it said, by the way, is Bradshaw on the right and Parrott Central. Just shot the gun as I put it down. It's gone in the kitchen. Yeah, he definitely is. It is Bradshaw right, Parrott Central of the 3. In behind Zahore. Obviously, Bennett is the other one on the left. Shane loves Fergie, but you think he looks well off it. Yeah, he does, but he hasn't played, has he? And he, I don't think there's really a lot of future in him at the club under Gary Rowett. In my opinion, just can't see it. Does that say up UTC or yeah? I thought it's a UFC. Of course, Conor McGregor fights tonight in Abu Dhabi, Fight Island. 3 a.m. main card starts. I can't do the 3 a.m. starts no more. Can't do the 6 a.m. finishes. I'm past all that. 41 years old next week, I am, by the way. If anyone wants to send me a birthday card, I'm not giving you my address, so you can't possibly physically send me a birthday card. But my oldest, Henry, you know him as Mini-Me, although he doesn't like being called Mini-Me anymore. I'm doing that because he's in his room streaming right now on his YouTube channel. He's gone from 500 subscribers to 1,400 subscribers. He's doing really, really well. He's live streaming like 3-4 hours a day. He's banging it out, doing really, really well. And then his birthday is Wednesday. He's 14 on Wednesday. And my birthday's on Thursday, the day after. I'm the reverse of 14. Work that one out. 41 years old. What the fuck has happened to my life? Barry Chapman. Cheers, Bazza. Thank you very much for your kind donation to Lions TV. Super chats are open, as you've noticed. If you don't want to donate, please subscribe. We're doing well at the minute. We're travelling quite well. Although, I checked my YouTube analytics earlier. Last 28 days, we've had 287 subscribers in the last 28 days. He's had 314. He's in front of me for the last 28 days, which I'm not happy about. 25 minutes gone in the game. The live score is on the screen. The starting 11 is on the screen. Chance for Bristol City into the area. Great last-ditch tackle by Marlon Romeo, who's been injured in the process. Good ball into the box. Really good ball, to be fair. The Bristol City player did well. Gets in between one defender, almost two defenders. Marlon Romeo's the far defender. It wasn't his man, and Romeo throws his body on it and gets a brilliant foot on the ball right in the last ditch. And as a result, it's fouled by the Bristol City player. So it's going to be a free kick to Millwall. But good ball into the box. Well, no, don't watch it now because that will mean you've got to leave my one. No, I'm joking. His YouTube is called Henners. And I always say to him, he should never... He doesn't spell it a very easy way, and it's hard to find. Henners, it's called Hennerz. I think it's RZ. I'll ask him, man. 1 second. Sorry, I was shouting, so I'll mute the mic. Hennerz. Henners. He does gaming. He was up. I went for a wee at 3 a.m. this morning. He was still doing it then. As a result, didn't wake up till midday, and then text me any chance of some Cocoa Pops at midday in bed. Absolute life of Riley, that kid. Anyway, I'm veering off. Sorry, let's get back. Yeah, Henners. Please, going to just say, don't go on and ask him Mill questions because he gets the ump. That's why he don't let me shout him out. Because he goes, come on, they ask. Oh, here you go. He does GTA videos. He does really good videos because I've taught him to edit. So, I mean, I'm not brilliant at editing, but I'm not bad. And he's editing, and his thumbnails are actually better than mine now. He does live streams. He does update videos on cars, I think. I don't know. I don't really know how it works. But please don't go on and ask him any questions about Mill because he gets the ump. "27 minutes gone. It's slowed down a little bit. It's just cut to a geezer standing. He's hanging over the top of the railings on the walkway by South Bermondsey Station with his kid. Looks quite dangerous, but he's got on the telly as well on top of getting to watch the game. Zahor with a flick on, wins it to Bradshaw, who can't quite control it. Bristol City are giving it away again. Marlon Romeo collects the loose ball to Ryan Leonard. Ryan Leonard to Jake Cooper. I'll tell you what, mate, you're on strike 2. One more, you're going to fucking go. No, actually, do you know what? You're going to go now. No, I'm not going to. I think I might know you. Are you my old man's mate? Is that you, Les? If it is, I can't block you. Yeah, someone's saying chuck him out. Stop boozing on. Do you not want me to enjoy my life, mate? Fuck, what are you, my ex-wife? You busy bastard. Mind your own fucking business. Jesus Christ, man. So smashing the place up in a minute. That wouldn't benefit me in any way, but I'll do it if it's going to give you the ump. Prick. Anyway, let's go back to the game. Ben Thompson tries a thread needle pass. Doesn't quite come off. But now Cooper manages it to Zahor, who does well. Plays it wide to Mason Bennett. Mason Bennett back inside to Troy Parrott. They're linking well, these two. He's definitely, as someone said earlier, Troy Parrott central in the 10. He's looked all right so far, Parrott. He just looks like he needs a little bit more lead in his boots, in my opinion. Colin Moon, as always, a regular contributor to the channel. Likes me a lot more than that old bastard does, who keeps moaning. In fact, I think it is you, Les. You press. I'm sorry, Les. I feel I'm shitting my pants now because Uncle Les is an absolute legend. If that is you, Les, I do apologize. It is you, Les, isn't it? I know it is because you told me before to stop swearing. Sorry, Les, if that is you. Careful. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's my dad's mate though, and he's like a really good family friend. So, and he always moans at me for swearing in my videos anyway. Oh no, fucking! I used to call me ex-wife the fun police. Don't really enjoy yourself. Great play by Ryan Leonard. Robs the ball high up the pitch. Strike saved again by the goalkeeper. Great play by Ryan Leonard, as we've seen lately. In recent weeks, winning the. Colin, did I say thanks for the donation? I think I did. Winning the ball high up the pitch at his feet, not afraid to shoot from distance. Forces a good diving save from the Bristol City goalkeeper. I'm not going to criticise because it's been a very good start, but this is a classic example of Millwall team. Well, it's not really, not recently, but loads of shots, don't take any opportunities, and then the other team have one shot and score, which I'm hoping won't happen. It's been a good, positive start from Millwall. We look good going forward. I'm happy with his team lineup as well. Other than have Danny Mack at right back and Hutchinson next to Cooper. Chance for Bristol City in the area. Bart, that's going to be a penalty. Bart, what are you doing, man? Oh, it's fucking Frank Fielding. What am I talking about? Frank Fielding's conceded a penalty. I could see it coming a mile off. Ball into the box. The number 9's going for the ball. He's taking it away from the goal. And Fielding's coming. I could see it written all over him. What's going. Fielding wipes him out. Stands up and does this. Frank, mate, it's a blatant penalty. And he's going away from goal. Does he touch the ball first? Oh, do you know what? I could be wrong here. It's a little bit of a 6-1. Yeah, Steve. Oh, afternoon, Steve. Steve's saying he got the ball. And a few people are saying he got the ball. And looking from the replay behind the goal, I don't think it might not have been a penalty, especially the way that their striker reacted. He didn't really appeal. He steps up, he shoots, he scores. 1-0 Bristol City. I could have called that one wrong. See, I do sometimes make mistakes. Bristol City lead at the Den, a penalty conceded by Frank Fielding. It looked like Fielding wiped him out. On second look, he definitely got some of the player, but he could have got the ball first. And I'm still not sure on that. But what made me think it could have been a mistake from the referee was the reaction of the Sheffield United striker. What am I talking about today? The reaction of the Bristol City striker, because he goes down, he doesn't appeal, he sort of looks up. Harry Ells, afternoon, Dan. Surely this deserves a massive. Harry, I appreciate your donation, mate, and you will get your Millwall, but not right now because the gun's out of money for one. And for two, we've just gone 1-0 down in the game. But thanks very much for your donation. And when we do the mirror later on, I will dedicate it to you, H. Don't worry, mate. Thank you. Defo got the ball, says Ian Thompson. Joshy Washy says, looks like he gets the ball, to be honest. The Prophet says, like I said, he got the ball. Chris M says he saved it. No boss lady today, Paul. She went home for a few days, mate. She was getting on my tits and all. Got rid of her for a few days. No, I'm joking. She doesn't live here, so we're in the early stages. So she's gone home. She had a little bit of a family thing on today. Just behind closed doors, of course. Yeah. So, listen, I could have... Deirdre Barlow's and the Bobby Charlton haircut. Well, the Deirdre's on today. Maybe I should have put the Deirdre's on because with these glasses, I seem to have called that one wrong. Whether he didn't really need to come flying out Fielding anyway, did he? Because the ball was going away from goal. Yeah, but listen, regardless, let me change the score because in the FA Cup, 4th round, we are 1-0 down at home to Bristol City, having dominated the opening 33 minutes. What did I say, by the way? It's exactly what I said. We have to take these chances or we could end up one chance from the other team, one goal. I will say, by the way, that if we do lose this game, I'm not going to be, unless we play horrendously, which hasn't happened, I'm not going to be screaming and shouting for Gary Rowett said at the full time. I honestly don't care if we get knocked out today. It would be nice to win. There's been a couple more donations, so I'll have to cover them. I very much appreciate them. Gary Benwell, $4.99. Dear Shao, thank you very much. This gun's hemorrhaging out of all sorts of orifices at the minute. See, I do know some big words. And Gregory Nightingale. Time to drink this pain away, Gregor. Gonna need a bigger gun. Gregory Nightingale, thank you so much for your donation. That is literally out of money now. Right, where are we with this? Ball wide. Chance for Mill to get the ball in the box. Bradshaw crosses. Is it handball? It's not going to matter. It goes for a corner. Theo Hanley, he barely touched him. Connie, mate, you ain't got to apologise. Fucking hell. Old bloke. £5 donations. I'm getting really worried that that's my old Uncle Les. And I've upset him. If I have, Les, sorry. Well, to be fair, Les, you started it, and I don't know who's who. Shit my pants, Les. I'll get. Do you know what I'm shitting my pants from, Les? If that is you, thanks for your donation. I'll get a bollocking off my old man later, which is never pleasant. Corner for Millwall, crossed in. Header off the line. Oh my God, how unlucky have we been here? Bradshaw's header cleared off the line by a Bristol City defender. Headed. It was past the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper was stranded. And here come Bristol City now again at the other end. They got 3-on-2. Oh, good block from Marlon Romeo. Has had a good game so far. See what I'm saying? It's good to have Danny Mack back because Marlon Romeo seems to have bucked his ideas up already. End-to-end stuff here at the minute at the Den. 35 minutes and a half gone in the game. Bristol City again into the area. They're starting to get more back into the game now. You might, if you're just joining, thinking, what do you mean they're winning the game? They've not been in it. Half an hour, we took them apart. Chance crossing, could be 2-0. Oh, it goes just wide. It goes just wide of Frank Fielding's goal. So I'm trying to get some notes together here because it's gone everywhere. Tom Bradshaw, very, very unlucky. Good header off the line. Then at the other end, Bristol City almost increased their lead. It is end-to-end. So far in the FA Cup, it's a game we dominated. It just showed again, Bradshaw, great header. Keeper stranded. The guy on the post heads it off the line and keeps Bristol City's lead intact. There's been more donations. Has there been more donations? Oh, no. Guys, this piece is fine. Don't worry. I'm just trying to... I'm worried I ain't got the gun loaded. That's all. It's been a very promising opening 35 minutes from Millwall. Just the one mishap, which possibly wasn't a mishap. 6 of one, half a dozen the other. I originally thought Frank Fielding had conceded a blatant penalty. Turns out he could have got some of the ball. It was still a challenge he didn't need to make. The pass, the recipient of the pass, his touch took him away from goal. He was going off the pitch, I think. Frank, yes, maybe got some of the ball, but he does take the Bristol City player after. On first look, I thought it was a penalty. I think I might be wrong because so many of you said it wasn't a penalty. Here come Bristol City again. Corner, conceded. Good tackle. Yeah, the reaction of the guy that won and then took the penalty, he went down, he tumbled over, and he got up, and he looked up. He didn't appeal or anything. But look, the rest give it, and it is what it is. And we might well point again as a fan base to referee decisions, but we had lots of opportunities to take the lead. We worked ourselves into good opportunities, good positions, and we should have took one of those 4 or 5 chances. 4 saves from the keeper and a header off the line from Bradshaw. At the minute, Bristol City have a corner as they attack the Coldblow Lane end, crossed in, front post, not a very good delivery at all. Mason Bennett clears it. Great pace there. Who's that? Troy Parrish has a good turn of pace there, which I didn't know he had. Ball's in the air. Alex Pearce wins the header. Back to a Bristol City player. Over the top. Fielding's going to need to come out. He's hesitating. Ooh. When he comes at the last minute, Fielding, he didn't look like he fancied that. It was an awkward one for him. He judged it all right in the end. And he collects the ball and rolls it out. And now Millwall will attempt to attack once again. Slow build-up. Jake Cooper on the ball to Shane Ferguson. Ferguson's waving his arms, looking for someone to move. Not happy with what he's seeing. He's going mad, Fergie, look. And he gives it back to Ferguson, who goes line to Parrott, inside to Bennett. It's a good play. Just a whore, heads it to Bennett. It's a really good play from Millwall. Bennett strikes again. Oh! It took a deflection and it nearly sent the keeper the wrong way. Well, it did send the keeper the wrong way, and then he staggers across, quickly gets down and tips it round for a corner. I'm going to blow my nose before people start moaning. I've got the fan on and I can't find a tissue. But there you go. That's it. Bennett's strike deflects, forces the goalkeeper into another save, and it's going to be another corner to Mill. Should I blow my nose before or after? I did it before. Corner from Shane Ferguson. It just went over Leonard's head. And behind Leonard was Troy Parrott loitering with intent. Ben Thompson now on the far side of the pitch. Crosses in, front post. Bradshaw on the turn. Ambitious. Ambitious to say the least from Bradshaw. And, it remains Millwall 0, Bristol City 1. We are 5 minutes from the end of the first half. And do you know what? I can't fault it. I honestly can't. They've not really had a lot coming forward, Bristol City. It's the one, whether it is a foul or not, it's the one incident they've had coming forward, really. And they've scored from a penalty. Rowett is taking notes, Bilbo Thompson. I saw that. But I can't really complain. And I won't be screaming for Gary Rowett's head after this game. I've done that enough recently. And he's been saying things recently, Rowett. I'll be honest, I watched his post-match at Huddersfield. And I've watched a few things he said, and I do like a few of the things he's saying. I think he's finally starting to wake up and smell the coffee. But anyway, at the minute, it's Troy Parrott, crosses left-footed, block, corner. Again, we've had a lot of corners. We've had a lot of possession. We've had a lot of goal chance opportunities. And as soon as I said goal first, I realised I'd fucked that up and I couldn't work out a better way to change it around. We've had a lot of goal-mouth incidents. We should be taking some of them. We haven't taken any of them. Peter, I'll show you the lineup at half-time, mate. We're almost there. 41 minutes gone. Right now, Bristol City have a corner to defend in their home strip of red at the away end / the north stand. Shane Ferguson out, swinger, left-footed. Oh, it's a good clearing header. Goes as far as Ben Thompson, who's about 30 yards out. He's looking for help. He goes back to Marlon Romeo on the halfway line, who's going to stick one higher back into the box, into the mixer. That's going to go over everyone. I can see by the shape it was, yeah. And it's cleared by Bristol City. No, Dan's not turning Rowett in. But listen, there was no future for Ben Thompson at the club. Thompson has forced his way back into Rowett's thinking. And Rowett said something that I liked the other day. He said, we was in danger of becoming a good side or something like that. And we went so close to that, maybe we moved away from what we were actually good at. And I think he's realised now what we've all been saying. You've got to play Millwall-type players, a Millwall-type team. Also, as I said, with Danny McNamara coming back to the club, with Billy Mitchell and Conor Mahoney nearly fit, with this new guy we've allegedly signed, with Ken Zahor getting his contract, his loan extended, and Ryan Leonard with his newfound position. Also, Ben Thompson, by the way, he's playing centre mid today. I don't think Rowett sees him as a central midfielder. I think Rowett sees him more as a forward-thinking player to play in that front three. So he's accepted and he swallowed the Thompson pill, along with all those other players now. Leonard playing in a new position. Mahoney and Mitchell coming back. Zahor, Danny Mack, and the new player coming in. I can finally see maybe a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel for Rowett. But at the minute, we're 1-0 down in the FA Cup. I'm personally not that fussed if we do go out. However, it's still not going to bode well, is it, in our quest to sort out our home form? Chance, crossed into the box by Bradshaw, cleared. Can we get a second bite of the cherry? No, it's chested by a Bristol City player and cleared left-footed into our half. Nice controlled header by Alex Pearce. Alex Pearce on Leonard's head. Leonard to Cooper. Cooper knocks it long. It's a wayward pass, but in turn a bit of wayward control by a Bristol City player. Gives it back to Mill. Here comes Mason Bennett now. Out wide left. Goes down the line. Hangs one up to the back post. Surely Zahor just can't get on the end of it. It's a good cross from Bennett. It's a good run. Ben Thompson and fucking Ryan Leonard both went for the same ball there. No communication. Zahor wins it again. Good play from Zahor. Ryan Leonard flying in. Slide tackles everywhere. The ball breaks to Bristol City. Chance to counter now as they come down our left-hand side. Shane Ferguson's trying to get back into the mixer, and he does so. Manages to hold him up, as does Troy Parrott. And Troy Parrott's conceded a free kick there, almost definitely, yeah. He's complaining, Parrott. It's a blatant free kick. John, you said the rest appalling, but and Bilbo Thompson as well. That was definitely a free kick to Bristol City. I've got to say that. Mind you, I said it was definitely a penalty. It turns out it might not have been. Here you go. What do I know? Why, we're watching this YouTube channel. This guy knows nothing. Yeah, I mean, that's how I felt pre-match. And I do agree, Neil, but it's not going to do our home confidence any good. Well, listen, our home confidence couldn't be any more rock bottom, could it? Let's have it right. Come on, Kev. You're going to get thrown out for silly comments like that, mate. It's a free kick to Bristol City. It's about 25 yards out. If it was a little bit more central, it'd be, well, it looks like he's going to shoot anyway. He's just a little bit wide of the goal to shoot, maybe. But it looks like he's going to try one left-footed. No, his mate goes right-footed. Nearly catches Fielding out of the front post. That's unfair on Frank. It's a good save from Fielding. I wasn't expecting him to go for the front post with a right foot. That's why. And by the way, Colin Moon asked earlier, is Nahiki Wells playing? I wasn't sure. He is, mate. He was the one who hit that free kick. Right-footed, called it round the wall. He's going in. And Fielding gets across well and saves and pushes it wide, punches it wide for a corner. So Bristol City attacking the cold blow lane in. They've played it short. Chance on the edge of the box. Strike. Cleared. Bristol City still with the ball though. My iFollow's gone a little blurry. I'm hoping. Well, no, my stream won't have done because I'm not on the Wi-Fi. I'm on the 4G. Ryan Leonard does well. Takes the ball off a Bristol City player. The Bristol City player tries to win it back, and Leonard gets a free kick to relieve the. It wasn't really relieve the pressure. That momentary pressure. There's not been a lot of pressure from Bristol City really, although they are 1-0 up. Here's the penalty again. You don't need to make the challenge, Frank. You don't need to make the challenge. He possibly could have got to the penalty as well. He sort of dives past it. But anyway, 1 minute of added time at the end of the first half. As the half-time approaches, it's looking like we're going to go in 1-0 down. Hang on. Here's a chance for Bristol City. Please, not two before half-time. Oh, my God. He's square back to a guy on the edge of the box. He's running in. Free strike at goal. He completely scuffs it. Joe Holloway knows his football, so I'm going to put this up because I haven't seen it. I should, to be fair, something I should do on my videos and I don't do is I don't show the opposition team. Just seeing Bristol City's lineup. This is a strong side from them. So there you go. The half-time whistle has gone. At the Den, it is Millwall, Martin Roberts, the man, the myth, the legend. I say that every time, don't I? Behind the no one likes his clothing. From the ref's angle, it's a penalty. Yeah, I'm still... He may have got a touch on the ball, but it's a clumsy challenge he doesn't need to make, really, in my opinion. But there you go. The latest score is now a half-time score. Mill will go in, despite dominating for long periods and looking good going forward and having plenty of shots on target. One off the line from Tom Bradshaw. The goalkeeper makes two good saves from Mason Bennett. I think one from Troy Parrott as well. Ken Zahor heads just over. We look strong going forward and we look completely fine at the back. But as I've said a million times before, which we used to do when we used to create some chances, you don't take them, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened. Bristol City go ahead. Frank Fielding concedes the penalty. And there you go. I am going to run some adverts because I need to go and get another beer. I need to possibly, I'm not going to lie, there's a chocolate mini roll I've got my eye on the side. So I'm going to do that. Enjoy some messages from our sponsors while I do so.
Hi, welcome to Unique Builders, Drivers and Patios. We are based in Bromley. We specialise in all interior and exterior works, driveways, patios, all building works, landscaping, fencing, artificial grass and decking, and much more. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, yell.com and Google. Or you can drop me a message on WhatsApp on 078 245 49419 for a free quotation today.
ChangeAngel.io is a wallet-to-wallet, non-custodial swap exchange created by the community for the community. It only takes seconds to sign up, and better still, you can log in using Antem ID or DigiID. powered by Digibyte blockchain technology. When utilizing the Change Angel platform, you know that your transaction is secure as well as fast. And if you ever have any questions, our support team is available 24/7. Change Angel lists many great coins and will donate a portion of swap revenue to the non-ICO coins listed on our swap exchange to help enhance the project's development. We unite all projects to work together and raise cryptocurrency awareness by organizing, sponsoring, and attending events worldwide. We invest in blockchain-centric projects. Ready to make a change? Help unite communities? Support your favorite projects? Choose changeangel.io, the swap exchange for social good.
Welcome back. How are we? Sorry about that. Needed to pick up all this stupid money. It was all over the floor. Have a wee. Grab a couple of beers. And the aforementioned little chocolate mini roll. Why not? Chocolate with beer is a weird combo. I don't usually do it, but I don't want to sit here munching crisps during the half-time interval, if you know what I mean. So, let's go to the comments and have a look what people are making of it. Zafir Ozcan is a man I'm definitely going to go and see on my little tour. Millwall fan and Galatasaray fan, is that correct? I've been looking at your Instagram. We're going to go and chat exactly about those things when I come to Cyprus. I'm also going to Serbia. I am interested in going to other places. If people want to hit me up, a little bit of a documentary style thing. Hang on, how can I fast forward on BT Sport? Can you even do that? There you go. I can't, but there you go. Good afternoon, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Ben Convery. Oh, there you go. You just see when he's just seen his advert roll. How are you, mate? Not a bad first half, Dan. Apart from the score, yes. Very, very simply said, but very, very correct, mate. I've got some on my nose. Well, a little bit of sugar. Oh, I ate a donut as well. I'm not going to lie. John, I agree. I think he's done very, very well so far. Daniel Ewing says, get Smith on ASAP. I don't think Zahore's had a bad game, but I think I can see, I agree why you're saying that, Dan, because we have put plenty of crosses into the box and we don't seem to be winning them. It is what it is today. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Yeah, it's not good for the thing is, I'm taking this completely separate from the whole situation that Rowett's in. But by the way, Ben, that's a bonus one. I don't have to show him during the cup matches, but we're all friends here, mate, and we appreciate your support. Money joking. Yeah, so good job I went there, by the way. Get them out the freezer because they're ice cold. A little bit longer. They could have been slush, San Miguel slushies. I'm not counting today as like the whole Rowett in the whole Rowett factor, which maybe I should. I don't know, but it's not good to lose games, is it? But we could do without a cup run massively. The way we're playing, I'm not, not that I was expecting we might even win the game, but there you go. John says, I love the cup. I love the cup. What's up with everyone? Well, I think what it is, John, is that even if we do get a good draw, we do progress, we can't go to any games. So it's a little bit of a pointless one. It would help the club financially, but it's just an headache. We don't need so many games. I mean, so many games coming up. I actually should have pulled a graphic up. I might do it now, actually. Why not? Because I feel that's running a bit behind anyway. So if I come off that and reload that in a minute, it's not what I follow, is it? So let's have a look just quickly at some of the Millwall fixtures coming up. It's not really the way I wanted to do it. Should got the graphic ready, but I haven't. So let's roll with it. I need to put Lions TV fixtures then and Millwall fixtures. Let's have a look. Right. So, if we get knocked out today, if we've got Watford at home on Tuesday, 4 days after that, on the 30th of January, we've got Cardiff away. 30 days, that's September, April, June, 31 days in January. 3 days after that, we're at home to Norwich. 4 days after that, we're at home to Sheffield Wednesday. Then there's a slight gap of only a week. So we only usually play a week between games anyway. So a week after that, okay, if we don't progress in the cup, we are at home to Sheffield Wednesday on, Reading on the 13th, away to Reading on the 13th. 4 days after that, Birmingham at home. 3 days after that, Wickham at home. 3 days after that, Luton away. 4 days after that, Barnsley away. 4 days after that, it might be 5, Preston at home. 4 days after that, Blackburn at home. And then we've got a week's gap to Derby, but I assume that'll be an FA Cup week if we progress. 4 days, so that's the 13th of March, Derby. 17th of March, QPR. 20th of March, my youngest son's birthday. It's another 3 days after that. Middlesbrough at home. And then you've got a week's gap to Rotherham. Then you've got 3 days after Rotherham away. Rotherham at home, Stoke away. 5 days after that, Swansea at home. And then Brentford is a week after that. And it starts spacing out a little bit then. Well, it doesn't really. There's so many fixtures coming up thick and fast. It's absolutely ridiculous. Pearce has no legs. And I think that's why he's playing today. I think Ryan Liddell will continue at centre-back. If we don't bring anyone in, I'm pretty sure Ryan Liddell will continue at centre-back. I thought we had a very good game there. And that's why I'm surprised he started today, Leonard, to be fair. Super Steve Lee. Who's that on your thing? I don't get this. The joke of the new... There used to be that 4 lads meme, didn't there? And there's a new one. And the new one is an old dude who apparently turned up to some American thing in the worst clobber ever with like a big coat on. I don't know. But I don't know who he is, so I can't... But everyone's jumping on that joke. Must be a good one. But politics are lost on me. David Martin says, let me know, Big D. I don't know what that is, Dave. You have to re-comment, mates, unless I can find it, which could be a ball ache amongst these comments. Oh, yeah. Yes, Dave Martin. So you're a Patreon. I did mention this earlier. We've had an influx of Patreons. We've gone from 34 patrons to 64 in no time at all. So I've had to order like 12, 14 masks, something like that, for people who are entitled to the masks. I'm waiting for them to come. Once they come, I will send them off. I've got tier 1 patrons. I've got tier 2 patrons. Tier 2 patrons get a Millwall memorabilia pack. So I've had to pack all them up as well. Plus I've got people who won the quiz last week. I'll be honest, I should have had all this done by now. But there you go. I've just moved house. I've got a box down here absolutely full of Millwall stuff. And I actually need, and I'm not even trying to be big time here, I actually need like an assistant now or a PA. But the channel doesn't pay to have one of those. So I have to do everything myself. Once I get it, if I ever get to a stage where it would pay, then obviously I will employ someone to do that. I actually offered my son £20 to come and do it. And he went, well, what's the job? I said, come round and help me for the day and I'll give you 20 quid. And he went, well, what's the job? And I said, well, I've got a lot of stuff to send to Patreons, to quiz winners, masks to send off, DVD, shirts. And he went, I'll think about it. So this is what you're dealing with in this day and age. Kids don't want to earn a pound note. But yeah, apologies, Dave. It will be coming to you. And I keep saying this to patrons, please bear with me, but I do understand. I have started to sort it. There's so much stuff to send. I've got to get my arse in gear. And it's going to take a whole day to do that. And at the minute, I'm doing 2, 3, 4 videos a day. I'm doing videos every day. And it's a little bit of a difficult situation at the minute, but I need to find more hours in a day maybe. Or if they can add an 8th day into the week without any match day, that would help me. Berry on the second half. Berry, whatever you want to call him. Andrew Neal wants to see that. I'm surprised he didn't start today, Tyler. I mean, I love him, but he does got ice skates on, I think. Oh, have I spoke to Big Kev lately? Dan, I used to play football. You're talking, of course, about Kev Toomey. What an absolute character. He is our sponsor, Regal Elevators. Cheers, actually, just saved me a bollocking. Because earlier on, the sponsor of our channel messaged me. I don't usually do shout-outs, but of course, the sponsor is the chairman. So my head's on the block if I don't do what he wants. Hello, mate. Remember, a big mention to my little mate, Bobby Darling from Sig Cup. And there's a picture of Kev, who met Bobby in the week. There you go. So Bobby Darling, big Lions TV fan, apparently. Shout out to you, mate. Thanks for watching the channel. And please mention Bertie and Jodie Mullins, who are cousins with Danny McNamara. So mention to the Mullins, Bertie and Jodie, and of course Bobby Darling in Sid Cup. There you go. A couple of shout outs there. Reminded, nicely teed up by Ashley Sanford. Cheers, Ash. Neil, I think I covered that, did I? But I've done it again. 2-1 Smith Lake winner. Alex, no, you well, hang on, geezer. What does that mean? I'm not Millwall. If I'm not from South London, fucking lemon squeezer, brother. Not live 3 miles from the ground, but don't go to no games. I was born in St Thomas's Hospital in Waterloo. That is where I was born. Right opposite, or next to the other, same side of the wall, but over the other side of the bridge. Big Ben, yeah, County Hall, up that way. My granddad lived in the flats, bang opposite. There was not flats. What they call, they've got an upstairs and a downstairs, but they are in blocks of flats. So, yeah, I was born in St Thomas's Hospital in Waterloo. My dad is from Peckham. My mum is from, she was from obviously Waterloo. But when I was born, I'm the youngest of 3 by quite a long way. They lived in the Cut, where my nan worked for years. My granddad was a docker. And when I was 4 years old, we moved to Welling, because my old man was doing well at work. We moved to Welling, which is where I grew up, where I've lived all my life. And now I won't say exactly where I live, but I live right on the London and Kent border. And my front room looks over the Thames. So there you go. So you decide where I'm from, mate. I grew up in Welling. I was born in St Thomas's Hospital in Waterloo. Lived in the Cut until I was, where was it? Weber Row. We used to live when I was a baby. And then we moved to Welling when I was 4 years old, where I've pretty much lived ever since. There you go. So does that pass me as South London? Or does it pass me as Kent? Not sure. Leave it. Leave it. Masonettes. Yeah, there you go, Kimron. That's what they are. So yeah, there you go. My old man's from Peckham. Len, well, he's not still alive, Len. His dad, Len Senior, was they lived more Camberwell when my granddad died when I was like 7, but I'm sure he was more Camberwell, just behind the Old Kent Road, actually. So near what's that road called? I can't remember what it's called. Not far from like Nunhead, GH Metals. I used to go there when I was a roofer. So there you go. So I've come from there, but I live in Welling. Yeah, Welling. Well, I don't live in Welling anymore, but I grew up in Welling, went to St Michael's School in Welling. Forgot about the game here. Too busy fucking This Is Your Life and Michael Aspel on it. Yeah, there you go. But proper wall geese, don't worry about that. Let's get the game back on if we can find it, and we can start commentating again. I completely forgot what I was doing here. I do apologise. Here we go. Just standard will do, mate. Just fucking get it on. And it's good timing because the second half is literally about to kick off. Here we go. Second half. Sorry if I bored you with that, but someone asked a question, am I from Kent or am I from London? So there you go. Basically, mate, born at St Thomas's Hospital, parents from Peckham and Waterloo, moved to the Cut, Weber Row, moved out there when I was 4 to Welling, where I pretty much floated around ever since. There you go. Another St Thomas Hospitaller. So I was born in 1980, obviously, 28th of January. So I don't know how old you are, Jay. We could have been there at the same time, mate. Who knows? Who knows? One thing I do know is I want you to be part of my documentary. I'll come to Portugal all day long. Dog Kenner Wheel. Oh, yeah, I know that. Don't you live in Malta know that, Mick, sorry. By the way, I'm doing if you do know, sorry, I will have to keep mentioning this. I'm doing a documentary. There's going to be more documentaries. I did for the Docs of the Den. I also did the Road to Moscow, where me and Tony Warner covered about 14 countries in 3 weeks and went to the World Cup. I want to get back traveling. I'm going to do a UK one, a European one, and then I'm going to do another one which takes me further afield. I'm going to come and meet you lot from the live streams. Why are you a Millwall fan? Are you an expat? A Mill, your adopted club, blah, blah, blah. Meet you, do some filming with you. Chance for Bristol City to go 2-0 up. Strike blocked. Good block as well by Shane Ferguson. meet you, have a chat with you. You know, if I stay with you, great for a night. If not, I'll stay at a hotel near you. I'll pay for tickets for us to go to your local match as well, whatever your local team is. We'll go and watch that. We'll do a bit of filming around all that. Then I'll move on to my next port of call. I want to do a UK one, obviously, when the restrictions get lifted. Then I'll do a European one. If you want a chance again for Bristol City, strike, blocked. He might let that run for a corner if he's sensible there, player. He does. So if you want interest in being part of that, then email me, www.lionstv.co.uk, or you can message me via social media. So far, I've had offers from America, which will be a bit later down the line. I've had an offer from Australia, one from New Zealand. Zafar Oskan from Cyprus, Millwall fan, has invited me there. And as Milos Stankovic, I don't think he's in the chat at the minute. Chance again for Bristol City. I thought that went in. He's gone to side netting. Bristol City are flying at the start of the second half. So, yeah, so if you fancy that and it's a genuine offer, then please email me because I will get the wheels in motion. I need to know where you live, where you live really, where the nearest airport is and who your team is, really. It's your second team or your local team as well as Millwall. And we're going to do some documentary-style bits. All over that, by the way. All over that. I spent most of my life in Bex. I was in Dennis's. I was in Dennis's yesterday getting some steak and a ham and coleslaw sandwich. Throw on to Millwall. 48 minutes gone. So yeah, seriously, if you want to be part of that, I don't talk about things. I do them. I will be doing that. So if you want to be part of a UK one where I'm going to, someone's offered me to go to Northern Ireland, Southern Ireland as well, Scotland as well, cover Celtic Rangers, as my son just said in the chat. He's in his bedroom. Don't know whether he didn't shout it out. But there you go. Where is he? That's my son's YouTube channel. If you like gaming, please don't ask him any more questions. Crack on with his game. He's doing really well. He's gone from 500 to 1,400 subscribers in about a month. Here come Millwall now. Yeah, serious. If anyone's serious about me coming and being part of that documentary, won't cost you anything. I'll pay for it. I'm going to try and get some sponsorship from a travel company, as well as what I get from donations. I'm going to add to that. Should be good. Here comes Ryan in there. Go on, shoot. He does shoot. Oh, it's another save from the goalkeeper. Oh, it's Alex Pearce. This is why I need a bigger screen. Alex Pearce travelling. I thought he looked reluctant to shoot, and I thought one thing that Ryan Leonard is not reluctant to shoot. So Alex Pearce was travelling. No one was closing him. He strikes. The goalkeeper saves over the bar. No subs as of yet. Reece Dawson. Charlie, get lagging in your pub, yeah. Corner to Millwall. We forced about 6 saves from this goalkeeper. They've not all been flying saves, but saves nonetheless. Corner, Ferguson, out swinger, flicked on. Oh, Zahor's going to try and get there. He gets the ball. He needs help, though. He's got his back to goal. He's heading towards the byline, and he's looking for help. Here comes Ben Thompson. Acts as the dummy for Zahor. Now left-footed, chips it in. Cleared. Zahor tries to hit it back in again. I feel Zahor's worked very hard in this game. Looks like he looks fitter than he has done. Put it that way. So, yeah, just quickly, I will cover that again. If anyone is interested from Canada, from wherever, first things first, it looks like I'm going to Serbia and then on to Cyprus at the minute. So, I could, if there's Denmark, Norway, Portugal, I can go Portugal away from Cyprus, Spain. Can people, and it's a genuine offer, you need to email me or message me on social media and say where you are in the world, obviously, because I need to sort my flights or whatever, my trains, and who your team is, who your second team is, or what the closest team to where you live now. I think they will be good. I think they'll go well. Plus, I want to get out and travel again. And if I can do it, as I said, I went to the World Cup sponsored by Vanarama. They give me £4,000 Vanarama. I spent £6,500. But it's the best 3 weeks of my life, and I don't regret a thing. So if I can get it done via sponsorship and donations, and it doesn't cost me a lot, all over it. Right, back to the game. As you can see on the screen, it is Millwall 0, Bristol City 1, a penalty. Their only real chance of the half. There was under no pressure before that. We dominated 4 or 5 opportunities, 1 off the line. This is what we do at Lions TV as well. Look, we're fucking bringing people together. Amsterdam, Ajax. Charles, I've got a little secret for you, mate. I've got a little secret for you. I'm coming to Amsterdam. Well, I'm supposed to be coming to Amsterdam if Boris will allow it. on the 17th of April for 3 nights, 3 or 4 nights. Let's meet up for a cold lager. Alan Smith loved the Scott Taylor interview. Yeah, mate, I'll tell you what was very, very good was the Chris Malkin one. He's a good character, Chris Malkin. I didn't know how he was going to be. He was really good. The title of the Chris Malkin, but, you know, Scott Taylor, brilliant. What a guy he is. Really enjoyed his company. Still goes Millwall. Going to try me out of him when we can fucking ever leave the house again. The title of the Chris Malkin lockdown interview, by the way, is the best title yet of a lockdown interview. The title is, so me, Uwe, and Sergei Uran are on a boat going down the Thames. That's an actual story. There's a story to that. Chris Malkin's on a boat going down the Thames with Sergei Uran, Uwe Fuchs, one night before Jimmy Nichols' first meeting as manager as well on a Sunday. So you can guess how that one turned out, but I'll leave it for next Friday. That's up on Patreon, by the way. If you're not a Patreon, you'll have to wait till next Friday. That's when it's up on YouTube. I'm staggering them 1 week behind now, so I'm guaranteed a guest every Friday. Mad Mike enjoyed that. Yeah, it was really good, Scott Taylor's one. Ronnie Ball was brilliant. We're, of course, I forgot about me fucking mini roll. Too busy talking. We're, of course, approaching 50 shows. So for the 50th, I want to try and land a big, no disrespect to any players we've had on, a big hitter. There's a geezer on Twitter and he's an absolute bellend, so I won't even mention his name, but he just digs at everything I do, just point his comments. When I look at him, he looks like, with the picture I saw, he's wearing a pair of flares and he looks like he's living in his mum's basement or something. But he says to me, "Well, would you interview Ben Marshall for? He's no legend." I don't just interview more legends. I really enjoy the obscure 90s ones. I think they're great. I enjoy the chase of trying to track them down as well, find them and just see what they're up to now. I find it really interesting. I think because obviously 1990, I was 10 to 1995, I was 15, proper fanboy. So, well, I'm clearly still a fanboy now. But yeah, I love doing the obscure ones. The Ian Bogey one was brilliant. The Chris Malkin one is really, really good. Yeah, that's sort of our second club, isn't it? We do like, when we go to my mum and dad live down there, so when Millwall aren't playing, that's my son, by the way, we go to, we do enjoy Maidstone. Noah Chesmain scores a few good free kicks for them. We've done Christophe Canet. Christophe Canet? Yeah, mate, Ben Marshall was next level. He's so funny. Done Christophe Canet. Tried to get him on. It's got to be nil, innit? It's got to be nil. It's got to be nil. Try to get KO and won't have it. Well, not see my message, maybe. Let's not say. Joe Dolan's best one for you. Here we go. I don't want to mouth this geezer off on here because I think I know him. I've offered a fee to Teddy. I offered 500 quid, and I won't make 500 quid from the video. I offered 500 quid. I would up that to £1,000 to get him on if I had to. And believe me, I won't make 100 quid from the video. Anyway, the game is on. Sorry, old guy. It's Uncle Les. Definitely you. Get me out. Right. 55 minutes gone. Bristol City being the better team in the second half. First 5 minutes of the second half, they created a few chances. One I thought was snuck in, went to the side netting. We haven't got going yet in this second half. As I believe there was no subs at half time. Tom Bradshaw just done well and won a free kick on the halfway line for Millwall, which will give us a chance to try and get into the opposition half. Free kick taken quickly wide to Shane Ferguson. Ryan Leonard with a crossfield ball to Marlon Romeo. La 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 la. As soon as he's singing, I didn't see what happened, but we haven't got the ball anymore. Bristol City have. And they hit it down the line. Nicely kept by them. They're starting to find a little bit of space here. And again, you know, we're not looking leggy, but you can't compete and be in people's faces for 90 minutes. It just won't work like that. And at the minute, Bristol City are having a little bit of ball and a little bit of space to do what they want with it. Popping it nicely. A few passes getting going here. Look, if you're watching the game, perfect example now. Look, their guy there just walked to centre circle. Tomo wants Romeo and Parrott off. Mick Robinson, I agree. The end product isn't good enough. Phil Babb's one I could definitely get, but he never played for the first team, did he? Came through the youth team. Never. I think he played one game, Phil Babb, for our first team. I could definitely get him because he's very good friends with Tony Warner. Here come Bristol City again. Chance. That's going to be a foul. That's a fucking silly foul. Who was that? Bennett. I can't knock Bennett because he has played well with that going forward and he has really tried hard to track back. Kevin O'Callaghan is done. You just messaged Line TV on Facebook. That's exciting me. What's that about? That wasn't even taking a piss either. Is that something good? Is that a guest? Paul Robinson, I've done. It's up on the channel. Razor was quality. Oh, Venetian Orchestra. It's a really interesting name. Interesting guy is as well. Free kick. Old guys on me again. Deflected. 2-0 Bristol City. So unlucky. Massive deflection. Millwall 0, Bristol City 2. Wow. And unfortunately, it's the same old fucking story at the Den. Free kick. The wall has let the keeper down so badly. It's come off the wall, but it's also gone through the wall. It's parted. The wall's parted. There's a wall. They've split, and it's hit one of them on the way through. Or is it someone stuck their leg out? I can't see, but look, regardless. Millwall 0, Bristol City 2. And now I am worried because this home hoodoo just seems to hang over us. I'm not losing my shit today because I want to get knocked out of the cup, if I'm honest. And I'm pleased this has happened. Nahiki Wells has been credited with a second goal with a massive, massive deflection. So you won't see me screaming and shouting saying, get him out of our fucking club because you know how I feel. But at the end of the day, I'm not overly fussed if we get knocked out. Ian Bogey lockdown is done. Ian Bogey lockdown's in the tank, mate. It's there to watch. The Prophet wants to see Smith and Berry come on. Now, listen, Teddy Sheringham, I'm not saying he wouldn't do it for free. But I did inquire and I didn't really get anything back. So I said, tempt him. I said, I'll pay him 500 quid. Well, he probably pisses 500 quid. But, Steve Morrison's one that I'm coming close with. If I get Neil Harris, I'm guaranteed to get Steve Morrison. So, yeah, well, there you go, Paul. 2-0 down, mate. Come on, don't you start me as well, Paul. If there's something going on in the game, I'll always commentate on it. If there's not, and I'll get asked questions on my stream, it's my right to do what the fuck I want and talk to other people. So, Dion Doblin's one I'm interested in. Free kick, foul. Troy Parrott brings down a player in the halfway line. Parrott is so poor. Tony Witter got his number, fired into him, nothing back yet, but he read it. So I may go in again on Witter. I may put the call in. I don't know. Millwall 0, Bristol City 2. 59 minutes gone, and now we have completely deflated. And it looks like it's only going to be more, if anything, from here on in. Send Parrott back to Spurs now. Colin Moon doesn't care about the cup now. Zafir, Danny Salmon's one I'm interested in. Can't find him on social media or Darren Morgan. Watch a clip of Darren Morgan scoring a goal against Man United at the Den the other week. Well, listen, you laugh. Neil Harris was watching all the ones during the last lockdown. I know for a fact he was. I know for a fact he's enjoying them. Neil Harris actually posted in the class of 2000 and got a WhatsApp group. They still got it. They're all in it. Sean Dyche, Tony Warner, Paul Ifill, Stephen Reid, Mark Bertram. Chance for Bristol City, nearly free. Cleared. And I know for a fact that Neil Harris posted my Richie Sadley one in their group chat and said, boys, you've got to watch Richie on Line TV. It's brilliant. And I've had it confirmed from Tony Warner that Neil Harris will do it, but he couldn't do it at the time because obviously managing Cardiff, he said when the time's right, he'll do it. So I will try. I'll give him a couple of weeks and I will really try to get Neil Harris on. But I'd rather do that in person, have it properly set up with a proper decent cameraman, a couple of cameras, and go ham on it. It's a corner on the hour to Bristol City. They lead by 2-0, 2 goals to 0 at the Den. It's going to be in swung, left-footed. Chance. What happened there? I don't know what happened, but the ref stopped it. And we'll take it. 574 people are in the live stream. I'm going to have a swig of San Miguel to drown my sorrows. The iFollow cameraman zooming in on Gary Rowett making notes. Looks like we're going to get lively and making subs. Yeah, by the way, people saying, look, yeah, people saying, why don't you do this one? Why don't you do that one? I will happily do these, people. I track on, for example, if I've got 2 hours spare while I'm waiting for a video to load during the day, I will sit there for 2 hours straight and try and track down ex-Millwall players via social media and emails and anywhere I can. At the minute, I'm sort of half running out of guests. I've done nearly 50. I've done over 50, really. If you count all the old, if you know the Lions Lounge before lockdowns, there's like 3 or 4 people in one episode of them. I am going to try and get Pete Sweeney back on because Pete Sweeney was the first ever lockdown guest. Here come Bristol City again, advancing towards the edge of our box. We're gone here. We don't look interested anymore. Shot from distance. It's gone in 3-0. Oh my God, it's 3-0. It's another deflection. No, it's offside. Offside. God, that's a late call. And it's only 2-0. It remains 2-0. It's a shot from distance. Someone deflects it on the edge of the box. And again, it sends Frank Fielding the wrong way. Matt Smith and Tyler Berry are just about to come on. Which says to me that the gaffer wants to save this game. Ken Zahor off. Good. Get him off on the hour. That's what I said to do pre-match. He had a good run, Zahor. This will hold him in good stead for the league. Zahor's gone off. Parrott's gone off. I think someone called that earlier. Was that you, the Prophet? You said exactly to do that, didn't you? And on comes Tyler Berry and Matt Smith. Andy Parker's seen enough. He's going to go and get a bottle of Jam Shed. Enjoy it, mate. Oh, dear. Dave, the next podcast for the Lions TV lads is on Monday night. Etienne Verveer tracked down his nephew, Rui Verveer, who is listen, by the way, don't take me for granted lightly. I graft my tits off and I'll do a lot of searching, a lot of research to try and find these players. So every player you pull out the bag, I've either asked them or can't find them. And believe me, if I can't find them, they're on the missing for a reason. I even half tracked down Lucas Neal the other day, who's not been seen on any social media since 2013. I've realised something clicked from something else I've seen on Twitter, and I found his wife on Twitter. So I've actually messaged his wife, which was a bit cheeky, but I want to get Lucas Neal on. Etienne Verveer's son lives in Amsterdam, 2 hours south of Amsterdam. His nephew, Rui Verveer, is a famous comedian. Got in touch with Rui, got his contact details, tried to, and got from Rui. Just didn't even respond to me. Paul Mooney's been done. Lions Lounge before lockdown. It's out recently. Without being disrespectful, one of those died the other week. Kolkov died about a month ago. Uran, can't find him. Tried. Again, a lot of these people, like Verveer, like the Russians, you've got to remember as well, they don't speak English. I don't know why that goal's been disallowed, by the way. It should probably be 3-0. Why do it always goes to this, though? Like everyone starts asking questions. Marvin Elliott, yeah. Marvin Elliott is one. I know Sweeney's got his number, so I'm going to speak to Pete Sweeney this week, try and get Sweeney back on because he was the first ever lockdown guest 5 years ago, and do a longer formatted one with Pete, which should be doable because I know him personally, lives up the road. And then I'm going to try and tap up for Marvin Elliott as well. The big one, I lost one, didn't I? The one I lost, this is why I stopped announcing them now until I've done them. Chance wide for Millwall, Shane Ferguson. Can he get the ball into the box? He can't. He plays it short to Mason Bennett. He's been full of running today, Bennett. Now he's going to chance to get in the box. He does. Hung up to the centre of the goal, cleared, and then cleared into our half by Bristol City. So Andy Marshall I had lined up to do after Ben Marshall. He completely went on me, Andy Marshall. I think he's seen the Ben Marshall interview of Ben Marshall slagging off everyone from Norwich, calling them Walking Dead and all shit like this. And I think the Ben Marshall ones ruined the Andy Marshall one because I had Andy Marshall there. Two nights, by the way, Andy Marshall, I was set up like this, everything set up, all the lighting, all the set, ready to go, and he cancelled on me 2 nights in a row. Dennis Wise, Tom tried it. I'm like, every time he puts a photo on Instagram, I like it straight away, so he's aware that He might go, who's this? Lions TV, look into it. I also got from a mate of mine, Ian Wright's manager's number. And I fired into Ian Wright's. I've got someone big, but he wasn't a player. I don't want to say I'm ruining it. But got a really good one. He's not a player. It'll be a really interesting one, and it'd be no one that any of you's ever thought about. He's a Millwall fan. It's going to be a free kick on Tyler Berry. Surely it is. Right, so I've got to tell you, fuck it, because there's not a lot going on in this game, and I want a little bit of excitement. But listen, I can't promise you these things because I do say it, and they confirm it, and I get excited, and I tell you, and then if they cancel, I look like a dick. That's why I've stopped announcing them now. I film them. Once I've filmed them, I'll then let you know. There's a guy, and here come Bristol City on attack again. They got 4 on 3 here. Luckily, they fucked it up, and it's going to get back to Frank Fielding. There's a guy, and his name, you might not know his real name. His name, Daniel Day-Lewis, I fucking wish. Brought up in Kennett, wasn't he? There's a guy, and his name is Roland Manukian. If you think, who the fuck's Roland Manukian? I'll tell you who he was. He was Zebedee in Football Factory. He was Craig Rolfe in Essex Boys, and then he was good. And he was in Goodbye Charlie Bright. Born and bred Bermondsey and Millwall fan. And I'm getting the opportunity to get in touch with him. I'm going to get in touch with him. It's whether he says yes or not. I thought it'd be brilliant to talk about his films, talk about being a Millwall fan. He's from Bermondsey and he's a Millwall fan. Zeba fucking D, yeah. Listen, I'm not saying he said yes, but I know he's a Millwall fan. I thought it'd be brilliant to talk about those films. And I'm going to get put in touch with him because my mate is an actor and he's in a film with him next. Well, it should have been the end of this month. So I'm going to get his number. That's a definite. It's whether he says yes. So let's keep fingers crossed for that one. I wasn't going to announce it because that would be really big. And also, I've got that shirt that he wears in Goodbye Charlie Bright. So if it does come off, I can get him to sign that to me as well and stick it on my wall. That's not good news for any of you lot. That's good news for me. Right, here comes Marlon Romeo in a game in which we're losing 2-0. First man doesn't beat him, and he'll go for a throw on. If you sit in the West Lower, this will sound familiar to you. Marlon Romeo takes a throw on by block 41. And his cross, which he got on the return, comes off the defender and goes behind the goal. And it's going to be Tamer Hussein, by the way, isn't a Millwall fan. He's a Chelsea fan. Frank Harper, I've done. That's on Lions Lounge before lockdown. Oh, that's very dated, that one. Very, very dated. Corner for Millwall, anyway. Let's try and get back in this cup tie. And stop talking lockdowns, which it always seems to happen. Maybe you like it. We can talk about it if you want. No, he can't cross the ball to save his life, Harry. You're right. Ferguson, left-footed, corner into the box. Matt Smith tries to get to the header. Doesn't manage to. It goes to Alex. Who was that? Is that Pierce? Anyway, Mason Bennett now on the ball. It's just not falling for us now. It's just not falling for us. Right now, I've tried. Don't think it's going to happen. David Hay knows nothing about football. Literally, I've been on a show with David Hay. If you type into Lions TV, the Haymaker and me, I was on a TV show with David Hay years ago. It's on Lions TV. It's called the Haymaker and me. Before we went on air, chance for Millwall. Come on. Cross into the box. Smith went in with the keeper. And it went over them both. And I thought with the back post, Tyler Berry's going to tap it in, but it just sort of bounced awkwardly for him. Here comes Berry again down the line. Cross blocked. We've been better since Tyler Berry and Matt Smith have come on. We're posing an aerial threat, obviously getting a lot of balls into the box, trying to get a lot of balls into the box. Tyler Berry being manhandled. He's not happy about it. He's saying some good movement from Tyler Berry here. Go on in. Not a lot of... Fuck it now, man. No one's moving. No one's moving. In the middle player threw it long. I think it's who took the throw. Probably Romeo. Chance. Bradshaw. Oh, it just took off his toe. It just got took off his toe. It's going to be clear, but it's better from Millwall. It's better from Millwall. Liam Trotter, again. Liam Trotter was there, lined up. Byron Webster said, yeah. I said to Big Byron, can you ask Liam Trotter? He come back straight away and said, Trot said he'd love to do it. Message him on Instagram, which I did. Nothing back. So I might get Liam Trotter yet, who knows, but he hasn't seen it yet. Bradshaw is so ineffective, says Colin Moon, once again, thank you very much. Shout for your kind donation to Lions TV. Super chats are open if you want to donate to the channel. If not, please at least bonk your wallop. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We might pass 4,500 today. We might do. Bristol City in again. No, it is 3-0. Good night, fucking Vienna. Millwall 0, Bristol City 3. Okay, I didn't mind going out the cup. Fair enough. But we've not fielded a bad side here at all. And we've been absolutely fucking hammered now. That came out of nothing, by the way. Something must have gone wrong. Oh, it's an embarrassingly easy goal for Bristol City. Just a high ball into the air. I didn't see what was going because it was a nothing ball. And it gets plucked out of the air. And Millwall losing. Oh, DP coaching. Deck. Oh, no, that's what Deck. Dishow. So, I've plugged his YouTube channel already for free because I'm a good guy. That might be what the father's for. My mate Deck is trying to have a go. He's a good coach. He used to coach my boys' team. And he's really trying to fucking have a go. As I said, he's a really good coach. He's a Millwall fan. And he's trying to get going in these horrific times. And every time he gets fucked over by Boris, he just bounces back up and tries again. He's got a YouTube channel. It's called DP Coaching. So it's good for your kids as well, or even maybe adults. I might have to do a couple of drills, Deck, if my knees would let me anymore. Go check out his YouTube channel. Subscribe to him. Follow him, please, and all that jazz. Thanks, Deck. Appreciate that, mate. You didn't have to do that. You could have just asked me for it again, and I would have said anyway. But there you go. Right. This is depressing now because I'm going to have to change this. Out of interest, is anyone on Twitter at the minute? I bet there's an absolute fucking meltdown, isn't there? There it is. Millwall 0, Bristol City 3. Now, I'm in a position today where I'm not that fussed because I wanted to get knocked out. So I'm going to sit here at full time and I'm not going to go mad. I'm not going to go mad because, one, I wanted to get knocked out. Two, I feel we picked a good side. Three, I thought we looked strong in the first half and the players didn't take their chances. But this isn't good now. 3-0 down. You've got to think of a confidence thing now. And as I said, listen, for me, the home form is always the issue with us. It's never about away games. It's never about Saturday games. It's always good work from Mason Bennett, who's played well. Crossing into the box. Header. Good save at the front post. Ben Thompson almost pulls one back. Brilliant play from Mason Bennett down the wing. Crossed in, and Ben Thompson has his header saved at the front post. I mean, we've hit the target about 8 times. The keeper's made about 8 saves. That's a very good save. Probably the best of all of them, aside from the Mason Bennett one. The corner came in. I didn't see it because iFollow cameraman was still showing the replay. 74 minutes gone. At the Den. As you can see, the score is on the screen. We're 3-0 down. Fuck knows how we're 3-0 down, but we're 3-0 down. And this is the thing now. People are saying, row it out. It's embarrassing. Get this prick out. Yeah, but I'm not really even, and I should be taking today into consideration, but I'm not. Listen, I can't keep saying it. We may pick up the occasional point, and this is the thing where there's so many thick idiots out there go, well, you still want him out there because we got a point now. We got a point. Oh, we won a game against Huddersfield. We were one of the worst teams we've seen. That doesn't change my opinion. My opinion doesn't change from one week to the next. I came to a conclusion, my opinion, weeks ago, and we was in a good position when I said it. You know, obviously we was bottom. It was bold for me, but I could see it. And I said the away form isn't our problem; it's our home form. It's not a bad side we feel today. And now I think maybe again now more people might say, okay, yeah, he's got to go. Someone asked me who scored their third goal. I'm sorry, mate, I don't know. It's got a really long name, and I'm losing interest. But yeah. It's just how can I say it? It's just a thing. Oh, Woods is coming now. It's just a thing. Like us losing at home, our poor home form is just an existing thing under Rowett. It can't be changed, in my opinion. No matter who he plays, let's prove that today. No matter which way we go about it, it's just looming over us, and it won't stop until the manager changes. It's the only thing It's the only thing that can change our fortunes, in my opinion. It's nothing against Rowett, but in my opinion, it's the only thing that can change fortunes. Fucking hell, Charlie. That is so harsh. That is so harsh. I'll take it Scalax on then. Yeah, it is. It is. But don't forget, they've actually scored 4. Ryan Woods and Yuri Skalak are on for Ben Thompson and Mason Bennett. I would imagine the manager has Tuesday in mind for that decision if he's still in the job. If he's still in the job. Milos, how are you, mate? Thanks for tuning in. Not got a problem. Randomly, we've got 609 people in the chat. It's like some people like to suffer, don't they? Strike. Oh, it's not a bad strike at all from distance. Tom Bradshaw collects the ball wide left, run across the box and strikes from just on the edge of the box, goes over. Now, this is you can. I'm not saying we're going to bring back Harris, but you can see what's coming here, can't you? You can see what's coming. You can see him getting sacked, and Harris being in contention or something. No, I'm not. No. Charlie, look, I don't know anything, mate. We've won 2 in the last 17 games. We've won 1 league game at home all season. We used to at least keep clean sheets. We've now conceded 3 against Bristol City, 3 against Huddersfield at home, 3 in 20 minutes away at Middlesbrough, 3 away at Forest, and away form is our better form. Our home form is horrendous. We've won something like 4 in 22 games under Rowett at the Den. So it's not. I know something. I just point to the performances and the results. That's all I'm pointing to. That's what I base it on. What I'm saying, I'm not saying chance Matt Smith header over the bar. God, he's not close in. I don't know where the goalkeeper was. He must have gone up and jumped with him, but I didn't see him. They won't sack him. Did you put that in 3 parts to make it like more dun dun dun? Listen, all this bollocks that Gary Berylson loves Rowett. Does he? If you took your fucking boss's business down the pan that he's worked hard to build up, would he love you? Doesn't love him. They'll have to sack him. If it doesn't change, what we're going to do? They won't sack him. Well, Rowett's been in charge 5 years. We're in fucking League 2. They're not going to sack him. They will sack him. Of course they will. Harris, 5 straight defeats in the league, sacked. Football is a very unforgiving business. All this thing that people seem to think that fucking John Berylson and Gary Rowett are long-lost brothers, he will fucking sack him. He has to sack him now. Look at the results. I'm not, saying something unwarranted. Look at the results. Look at what we've achieved since October. We are dropping like a stone. The club is going in one direction. It's as simple as that. I'm not even angry about it anymore. I can't believe, and someone was right at what they said, the amount of shit that Harris got, more people were trying to protect Rowett than they did Harris. Why? He's a football manager. He's already managed 4 teams in this division. He'll probably manage a 5th and a 6th. It's gone under him. I'm not even angry. I was expecting to lose today. But to lose 3-0 and they've had a 4th disallowed is very worrying. Well, that's every 90s kid dream, but that's not going to happen, mate. I mean, yeah, and look, if you look as well, we've got Watford coming up at home. We've got Norwich coming up at home, and then we've got Cardiff away. You probably say Cardiff away is the best hope you've got of getting something from those, isn't you? Johnny, I agree. Today I'm not that fussed about. We'll be on in a few weeks. This is the other thing. How long do we wait? When is enough for people? This is what I don't understand. I've never known people to be so low about a manager that has no connection with the club, no strings to the club like Harris. Okay, so managers. No. This is where, mate. This is where people know nothing about football and don't listen to what's being said. They either know nothing about football, or don't listen to what I'm saying. If we do well, if he does the right things, I will say yes, he's done the right things. I'm not blind. What I won't do is be completely toxic towards Rowett, even though I want him out of the club, because that would just be stupid of me. I won't let my feelings towards Rowett and how I think he should not be managing the club affect what I think. He like I said before the match, he made the right noises during the week. He says the right things. But ultimately, it's a results business. okay, I was praising him. That's because he did the right things and we got a result. So what should I say when we win 1-0 at Huddersfield? Well, that's fucking shit. It don't make any sense to it, mate. It don't make any sense. So yes, if he does the right things, I will say, yeah, he's done the right thing there. But it doesn't mean I've changed my opinion in one game. I'm basing it what I've been saying since October. And we might go to we might get a point against Watford. We might win against Watford. I doubt it, but we might. And I'll say, yeah, it was a good result. Step in the right direction, which it will be. If I was to say, well, that's another shit performance, why have we beat Watford? It would just be a ridiculous comment, wouldn't it? So, yes, if he does the right things, I'll say he's done the right thing on this particular day. But I'm not saying that means he should keep his job in the long run. In the long run, we've won 2 games out of 16. We've won 1 game in the league at home all season. We've shipped a ridiculous amount of goals in recent games because it's going backwards very, very fast. But if we beat Watford on Tuesday, I'll go, yeah, it was a fucking great result. Because it will be a great result. And I'll say Gary Rowett picked the right team because he would have picked the right team if we get a result. Why would I wouldn't say the opposite, would I? It wouldn't make any sense to say the opposite. But because I say that about one game doesn't mean my opinion has changed about the situation. What I've said, my situation, what I've based my opinions on is the longevity of what I've said over the period I've said it. If I change my mind and I want him in, I'll say I want him in. He's managed to turn it around and I'm fucking glad he has because I don't want to go to League One. I've worked too fucking hard for 5 years. Fan channel in League One, no thanks. Football club in League One. I don't mind, to be fair, League One away days. It's sort of about somebody that say Northampton, Oxford. I do enjoy those places, but surely none of us want to go back there. I don't want to go back there. So, of course, I was praising him in the last game. We got an away win against the odds with a makeshift side, but in the long run, it's only going to end one way, in my opinion. So, yeah, silly comment. Lost me head, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Again, another one. You got no ambition in your life, mate. My channel started in League One. Yeah, of course it did. And now I've moved on from that and I want progression in my life. By the way, here come Bristol City again. Foul. On Jake Cooper. Yeah, but my channel started in League One. But in my life in general, and I hope a lot of you do in your life, you're not happy with the same thing. You want to improve. You're always looking to better yourself in your personal life. You want to, and in business, you want to move on. You want to progress. You want your football club to progress. You buy an house, there's a shithole, a 3-bed. You know, in time, you probably want to extend the house and make it a 5-bed. Chance for Millwall wide. You get what you're happy with at first, and then you build it. You want to better yourself in your life, surely, didn't you? I do. Of course, it could. This is exactly, Matt, and that's what people say. Well, you know, it's going to cost too much to sack him. As I keep saying, we're getting League One. It's going to cost a lot more. Corner to Millwall. Hung up towards the centre of the goal. Cleared again by Bristol City. You can't keep losing games like this at home to this extent as well. And this is the thing. We wasn't shipping any goals at home. At least we were saying, we can't score many, but we're really tight at the back. We're not even tight at the back anymore. 3 goals here today. 3 goals at home to Huddersfield. 3 goals in 20 minutes away to Middlesbrough. 3 goals away to Nottingham Forest. It's completely gone and it's not savable. I'm sorry. I'm not even talking about today, really. Although, how you can go from how well we played at the start of the game, not taking our chances, to then losing this game 3-0 could have been 4. And yet you have got to blame the players in this instance. I agree because, you know, they're not ruthless enough in front of goal. What would you put that down to? Shooting coach? I don't fucking know. It's time to go. Someone said, I sent that to someone the other day, actually. Listen, nothing's going to change this much. We're not going to get this many players in the transfer window. We're not going to get many players in the transfer window. Trust me. Harry and Julie Bowden have seen enough. Yeah, exactly, Steve. Yeah, we was the one thing was tight at the back, and now we're not even that. And I'm sitting here. Listen, I'm not even angry. I'm not even surprised. I know what's going to keep happening, and people will keep fighting me on it, like as if I want it to happen. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to make you all realise what's happening and how long it's been going on for, and it can't be saved. I'm just trying to give you my opinion, And I will be proved right. And this is, again, proves it. 3-0 at home. And we ain't fielded, you know, I said I wouldn't mind going out. We ain't fielded a Mickey Mouse side here, by the way. It's Bristol City in again. Come in towards Cooper, and he's clear one. I thought he'd sliced it. He hadn't sliced it. The camera angle made it look like he had. And I think it's either going to be a corner or a deep throw on. Mate, what it all boils down to. People saying, yeah, we're brilliant at Bournemouth and we got a point for 3 points at Huddersfield. I did say, yeah, very good, but the home form is our problem. That is the fucking issue, and we can't change it. Charles correctly says the amount of pressure they're being put under, you know, that's why they're flopping. Not the fucking worst shout I've ever heard, to be fair. Not the worst shout I've ever heard. Goal kick to Millwall, 88 minutes gone. Joe, the issue is we can't score goals, but at the minute we can't fucking stop conceding them either. Someone just commented on one of my YouTube videos and put problems. Don't know what that was about. It's a corner to Nottingham Forest. It's going to be whipped in. Headed clear. Now I've got to set up to 1 a.m. to see a real fight. But it'll be later than that, mate. The main card don't start till 3 a.m. with McGregor, so probably about 5. Yeah, this has gone very quickly south, hasn't it? $5 a.m. Main card, 5 a.m. Is it? That's going to be go to bed, get up with it next day and watch it. Do you know what? I love watching McGregor, but I'm so confident he's going to iron Poirier out very quickly that I might even not bother with it. Here come Bristol City again. Popping the ball for fun now. Switch it from left to right. Pulling us apart there a little bit, and it's defended by someone who's back there. I can't even actually see who that fucking is. Don't know. Don't care. Don't matter. Game's over. Prophet clearly don't. Well, he said, I don't watch UFC. I actively watch the UFC. I love it. Scalac Nines Lounge. Oh, Scalac. Yeah, because if I can't see, because I'm watching it on quite a little screen, so I can't. Woods, what you doing, Woods? Woods, what you doing? Oh my God. He's fucking taking people on his own box. You have 3 players chasing him and he passes it back to fielding. Yeah, I've not seen Scalac run. You can always usually tell by the way people run and shit. You can't you? Right. Come on in. Row it in or row it out. 3 added minutes at the end of the game. Jack Freeman saying row it out. Jake Awaydays is saying row it out. I don't need to ask Steve what he thinks. By the way, Steve, you've been a bit quiet today, mate. I think you're really pissed off a bit. Eon, row it out. Sydney Allen, row it out. Robbie Green. Well, when I put a fucking poll up on Twitter saying row it in or out, where are you all, by the way? Darren Fripp, row it out. Equality, diversity. Oh, my God, hang on. Oh, who's this cunt? Oh, sorry. Mate, go away with you. Come on. You must have better things to do with your life. Absolute peanut. Sorry, by the way, for the C-bomb. Right, hang on. Cool. God, we're going. Jesus Christ. I don't even need to. I'm trying to show you names. Like trying to. Here we go. Martin Murrell out. Ben FIFA out. Theo Hanley out. Ben Reynolds out. Gaming out. B Lion out. Rebecca Clark out. Mickey Mick, my mate over there in Malta, out. John Robertson, out. Mr. Vlad, out. And Nozzle Grab, out. PJ Wilson, out. Johnny Metalcore is one of the few that wants him in for now. Fair play for the loyalty, John. George Rand out. Lewis Phillips out. Joe Holloway knows his football, Joe, as well. Row it in. Make your mind up, Tom. Is he in or is he out? I think you're saying in. Suzanne Moody out. We only have 3 in so far. Harry Woodall, Patrick Follen. It's another corner to Bristol City. Benwell out. From Steve Morrison. Paul Ross out. Joe Turner out. Forrest into the area. Oh, he's gone for a ridiculous scoop. They score from this, mate. No, cleared. Free kick. Mad whack. Ban the vermin. Done it, Mike. Sorry. Rowett out. Western Lion. Rowett out. Lewis Phillips out. Lionel 1885 out. Charlie says out for sure. Justin P out. Jed out. Someone's just joined the Patreon. Family. David Willoughby out. Lewis Phillips out. Darren Blake Defo out. Harley Muller. It's the reason I find Harley's comments funny. If you're going to look at his second name, you'll work out why. Charlie out. JB out. Cheers, Simon. Thanks as always, mate. See you Tuesday. Why are we doing this to ourselves Tuesday? Neil out. Lionheart out. It's time to go. And there it is. Full time from the den. Let's take the pins off, man, honestly. Oh, fuck's sake. Millwall 0, Bristol City 3 in the fourth round of the FA Cup. Don't know if it's good news or not for you. We're out the FA Cup. I personally wanted to get knocked out. However, we started well. The players look good coming forward. We look strong. He's fielded a strong side. With a side like that, I wouldn't expect to lose by 3-0. And that can't be any good for our confidence. I mean, I wouldn't have minded a fucking loss in extra time or on penalties or a 1-0 or a 2-1. But to go from where we played in the first half to the way we played in the second, conceding, well, we conceded 4. They had another goal disallowed. I don't know what it's for. It's complete capitulation is what it is. That's the fucking word for it. Yeah, there you go. People saying in, like, if he was at the ground now, it'd be absolute fucking bedlam. And maybe that's why people are being more lenient because we're not at the ground. But believe me, we wouldn't have suffered this from any other manager. So I don't know why people are still being so defensive of Rowett. I don't understand it. But look, we've lost the game. I'm not personally that fussed. I think it's done us a favour in the long run. What's not going to do us a favour in the long run is keeping Gary Rowett in charge. I don't really know what else to say. I've got to find something else to say because now I'm going to go and do a full-time reaction. What I will say is I very much appreciate everyone's support, the donations, and subscribing to the channel and tuning in every week despite us getting fucked every week. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in. There'll be videos going up from me, although not an angry one. I expect a few angry videos from fans. I expect a meltdown on Twitter. Do I think he'll go? No. Good luck in your next 2 games, Gal. Watford at home and Norwich at home, and we cannot win at home for Toffee. Thanks, everyone. Please subscribe to the Lions TV. Come on, you Lions. Fuck's sake.